Alrighty, I will be calling this live the Great White Joke. It is a play on words off of the concept in history, in boxing history, known as the Great White Hope. The Great White Hope is a term that's been used across sports, but basically, the Great White Hope means a white man is showing up pretty much to take out the black sportsman or dominate any sportsman, really. All it is a concept about the white man returning to grace, returning to form, returning to the top. But I'm going to have to call this the Great White Joke because in recent news, they're saying that Canelo Alvarez is supposed to be fighting Jamal Charlo in May and Terrence Crawford in September. So why would that be the Great White Joke? Because that would be three different black people that Canelo is fighting. Somebody said Canelo is not white. Do my eyes deceive me? Mexican is a nationality. If you drop Canelo off in America and you take away his ability to speak Spanish, he only speaks English. No one will walk up to him and be like, hey man, are you from Mexico? He would blend right in with the Caucasians in America. So I'm going to get back to what I was explaining. I'm going to call this live the Great White Joke because in light of the information that Canelo is likely to be fighting Jamal Charlo in May and Terrence Crawford in September, what does that mean? That means that his last his 3 fights with the PBC, all of them would have been him fighting black men, and all of those black men would be past their prime. All of those black men would have an asterisk towards that victory. All of them would be bouts that are favorable for Canelo. When have we seen this before? We've seen this before with Rocky Marciano. Rocky Marciano's biggest wins are against black men over the hill. Black
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Alvarez Jr., what's up?
Yeah, yeah. You guys talking about what, Canelo right now or what?
Right now, I'm talking about a concept. I call it the Great White Joke. It's a play
Oh,
on words for the concept of the Great White Hope.
oh,
Because Canelo Alvarez, to me, he's the modern day Rocky Marciano. They're talking about Canelo fighting Jamal Charlo for his next fight and Terrence
man.
Crawford for his last fight in the PBC.
Oh,
So Rocky Marciano, I don't know if you noticed or not, but Rocky's biggest wins were against black men who were past their prime.
yeah.
That was Rocky's biggest wins.
You
And
know what fight will be more interesting to watch Canelo against? In my opinion, I would want him to. I want him to fight David Benavidez or Jaime
we
Munguia, man.
all we all want to see him fight Benavidez. Even I didn't want to see him fight Jaime Munguia, but I'm currently breaking down the Jaime Munguia fight for my Patreon channel, and Jaime Munguia actually will give Canelo a good fight. He actually
Yeah,
has
that's why I want
good
to see
size,
that, bro. I want to
but
see.
he would
I don't want
Munguia would
I don't
lose
want to see
because
the
of his
other
defense.
Charlo, bro, because the other Jamal Charlo is only gonna go for a payday, bro.
Now let me tell you something, Abel. Where you from, man?
I'm from California,
You from
Northern
California?
California.
Are you Hispanic?
Yeah.
Okay, so even the Hispanic community, they're asking for the Benavidez fight.
Yes,
Nobody is
yes.
asking for these Charlo fights. No one is asking to see him fight Terrence Crawford. The
I
boxing
think Terrence
community
Crawford
at
would be a good
large,
fight too, though.
huh?
I think him with Terrence Crawford would be a good fight.
Do you understand that Terrence Crawford will be jumping up 3 weight classes?
Oh yeah, that. Oh shit, yeah. No, that wouldn't be a good idea. Never mind. Sorry.
Even the fighter behind me, Jamel Charlo, he was jumping up 2 weight divisions.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see this shit.
Yeah, I don't want to see that shit either, bro. I don't want to see that.
But that's why, do you understand my concept now? I call it the Great White Joke because
Yeah. Oh, okay.
this is all racial bullshit and political bullshit. This has nothing to do really with boxing. If this was
Yeah.
all about boxing, Canelo would have been fought Benavidez, and then we would truly know who's the Mexican monster. We would
Yeah.
truly know who's the top of the super middleweight division.
No, if Canelo doesn't fight David Benavidez or Jaime Munguia, I'm gonna be so disappointed, bro. Like, I'm gonna be like, I ain't watching boxing no more.
Yeah, this stuff like this makes people not want to watch the sport. This makes people want to abandon the
Yeah.
sport.
What
Listen,
happened to
Jamal
the Marvin
Charlo.
Hagler and Roberto Duran and Sugar Ray Leonard days, man? Those days were like good.
And so those days are long gone, man. And
Mm-hmm.
even in those days, you had fixed fights, and you also had guys ducking other guys. But nowadays, it's so much about entertainment. It's so much
Yeah, it
about
is
saving
entertaining.
face. The last time
It's
that
all
somebody had
business.
some
Yeah.
cojones was Errol Spence. Errol Spence
Yeah.
had a lot of cojones.
I like the Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford fight. That was a good fight, man.
But
That was a good fight to
Errol
see.
made that fight happen. Errol, he was the A side, but he
Yeah.
decided to go 50-50 with Crawford, and he made that fight happen. That's why Errol Spence, he gets respect all
Yeah,
across
I
the people who
respect Errol
actually want to
Spence,
see
bro.
boxing.
Man, Errol
You got to
Spence,
give him his respect.
even though he went through that car accident, bro, he still went up and just
He
fought
gave
Terrence
us the fight
Crawford,
that
you
we
know.
wanted. Yep.
Hmm.
He gave us the fight that we wanted.
Yeah. Hey, do you think what's in Tim Tszyu and
What's up?
Yo,
versus
What's up?
Crawford would be a
What's
good
up?
who
fight too?
wins in a fight? Southpaw, prime Southpaw, or Mike Tyson?
Southpaw, bro. What are you talking about?
How do you
Look,
think? You think he knocks him out?
hey, listen, I'm gonna get back to what Abel was asking. He asked about Tim Tszyu and Terrence Crawford. That would be a great fight. I think Terrence Crawford would beat Tim Tszyu,
I do
and I
think
don't
so
think
Yeah,
too.
Terrence
that's
Crawford would
easy
take
fight
the
for Terrence Crawford, man.
Hey, I
huh?
got a question.
Easy fight for Terrence
One quick
Crawford. He's just
question.
too good.
What's up?
Hey, do you discredit Crawford at all for beating Spence?
No,
No,
So you don't think Crawford beat the worst version of Spence?
yes,
dude.
but at the end of the day, Errol Spence is not only is Errol Spence younger than Terrence Crawford, but Errol Spence put
Okay,
himself in
do
that
you
position.
think
I'm not talking about the
do
car
you
crash.
think he
I'm
beat the
talking about the
best
way he
version of
lived his life.
Spence? Is
Huh?
my question. Do you think Crawford beat the best version of Spence you've ever
I
seen?
already answered your question. I said no.
Oh,
Okay, though, so you're not gonna discredit him, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so if Canelo beats Charlo, we gonna discredit Canelo though, right? Because
Charlo's
Charlo
jumping
ain't
up
got
from
his
one.
life together.
Charlo's coming from
Because Charlo's a
160.
drunk. Because Charlo ain't did
Charlo's
this.
coming from 160,
Charlo
and
hasn't fought in over 2 years. His last fight
Charlo
was
has seen
against
10 rounds
Benavidez.
of action in 3 years. It's a
Oh,
fact.
I
yeah,
So
two
agree.
years.
Okay,
a lot
then.
of years.
So is that Canelo's fault?
Yes,
No, it's not
So
Canelo's.
we
No,
gonna
no, no, no. You
discredit
have a
Canelo?
great point.
That's
yes.
Hey,
crazy.
backdoor. Listen, backdoor. Let me answer your question. You have a great point, but at the end of the day, no one wants to see this fight. Carlo is coming from 160. David Benavidez has been at 168 for the longest. So instead of you trying to come up here and defend Canelo, just call it how it is, man. Call a spade a spade. He's running from David Benavidez. He's trying to fight
Uh,
black fighters who are naturally smaller than him,
I
black fighters
think
who've
he
been
will fight
inactive.
David
When there's
Benavidez in
someone in his
September,
weight
bro.
class that's been calling him out for 3 years,
Look,
nobody
at
wants
the
Like,
to see him
I think
fight
he'll
these
fight
uh,
David
black fighters.
Benavidez
at
in
the end of the
September.
day, I still
yo,
think Canelo gonna fight Benavidez,
Canelo has
Oh
called
and
no!
everyone
Oh
out
no!
and
He's
it's
except
not
and
gonna
one
it's
fight
man.
only
him.
gonna be worse for Canelo
David,
because Benavidez only
Fight
getting better.
nobody
He
soon.
only
He
gonna
not
get
gonna
better.
fight
They're gonna
Benavidez.
market
He's not
Charlo
gonna
Benavidez
versus
fight
fight
Canelo as
Benavidez,
a
another
bro.
revenge
dude.
match.
David
He's
Benavidez
not
is
gonna fight Benavidez, man.
They gonna get it on, bro.
No, it
Everybody
ain't
said the
gonna
same thing
happen.
when he didn't fight. That he wasn't gonna fight Triple G, and he fought Triple G.
No, the
Yo,
Triple G fight was a good fight, and it was an even fight. Both of
mm-hmm.
those, Canelo and Triple G, they both have great aspects in their game. Neither one of them is really bigger than the other, so it was an even fight. They both had stuff to lose, but at the end of the day, it wasn't like damn, this man has a huge advantage on me.
But
When
did you
Canelo
hear
looks at David
Canelo in his
Benavidez,
last fight?
all
He
he
said he
sees
wanted to
is
fight. He
David's
wanted to fight
advantages.
anybody.
Huh?
He said he
Anybody
was willing to
except
fight
Benavidez.
anybody. So what
Because
does
if
that
he
tell
wanted
you?
to,
What? Wait,
yo,
who
can I
said?
say
Wait, wait,
something?
wait, wait, wait. Who said what? Who's willing to fight anybody?
Canelo
Canelo, he
said
said
that.
Canelo.
Bro, he's capping, bro.
Bro,
Canelo
if
said
he
he's
wanted,
willing to fight anybody.
yo,
He
you know
said that in
Benavidez
his
is
last fight.
mandatory, right?
Bro, he's
No,
not
no,
willing to fight
no,
anybody,
no, no.
obviously.
Benavidez has been around for 3 years. He hasn't wanted to fight that man, and even now he's trying to fight black men jumping up in weight. Like nobody wants. This is the Rocky Marciano all over again, fighting guys jumping up in weight. Remember Jersey Joe Walcott? He wasn't really supposed to be fighting that heavyweight. He's undersized. Ezra Charles was coming from light heavyweight and middleweight. Nobody wants to see this shit.
Let's
This
just
is
wait
this
and
is
see what
Rocky
happens.
Marciano all over again. But they're trying to
Abel,
make Canelo
I
leave
have a
out on a
question
good
for
note
you.
or his legacy.
Yo, can I ask him a question?
What's up, man?
If Canelo wants to fight Benavidez, why hasn't he fought him in the past 3 years where he's been his mandatory?
Cause he went for the belts. He fought Billy Joe
He
Saunders,
was
and
collecting the
Now that he
belts.
has all the belts, his mandatory is Benavidez. He should not be fighting anyone else except Benavidez. Tell me why. If he wants to fight with Benavidez, it can happen tomorrow. Why? Because he loses to Benavidez.
But he got stripped. Dave
He got what?
Benavidez. He
He got
got
what?
stripped
He got
on the
who got
scale.
stripped? Who got stripped?
Benavidez.
Benavidez, because
Yeah,
he
he did get
was.
stripped, but now he
He's
has the
talking about
title chance.
an incident that happened years ago.
Because Benavidez is really a heavyweight killing himself to make 168. He a weight bully.
Yeah,
Boo
He's not
hoo.
Canelo.
heavyweight though.
Man, the
Boo hoo.
motherfucker be
I don't
walking
know. Who
around at
cares?
2-something.
Bro, that
Boo hoo.
motherfucker is a weight bully,
Lomachenko had to
bro.
fight Devin Haney. Devin Haney was a weight bully. All that
Yeah,
Loma
I
did,
know.
Loma turned up in the late rounds. That's what happens when someone is a weight bully. That means that they're draining
Oh
themselves.
man, I don't
That means
even
it's
know
going to
what to
be
say.
the deeper the
Hey,
fight
bro.
goes, the harder it's going to be for the weight bully
Can
because
I
he's
ask you a
draining
question,
himself
man?
of nutrients. So boo hoo, tell Canelo get his ass in there with that big boy and get what's coming
He
to him.
gonna get in there, man.
Yo,
Canelo
why
ain't
No,
why
scared of
you guys
he's
think
nobody.
not going to
Canelo
fight
beat
Benavidez.
Benavidez?
Canelo
I
ain't
promise
scared of
you.
nobody.
Okay.
A
Guys, give me a reason why
motherfucker
Canelo
Y'all
beat
at
stop
that
playing,
Benavidez.
bro.
level is not scared of nobody, bro. A
For real,
boxer
dude,
at
how
that
many
level is not scared
champions
of
Muhammad
has he
nobody.
Ali,
fought,
Muhammad
man?
Ali was
He
way
fought
better than Canelo.
Lara, he fought
As in
Triple
Mark,
G, he
Let me
fought
ask
listen,
you this:
Daniel
listen.
you a
Jacobs.
I'm about
boxer,
to
right?
disprove. I'm about to disprove what he's saying.
Hey,
Muhammad
you a
Ali
boxer,
was
right?
at a higher level than Canelo. Hold up, I'm about to make my point. Then you can ask the question. Muhammad Ali was a better boxer than Canelo, and he was a way more marketable than Canelo. And Muhammad Ali admitted he was afraid of George Foreman and he was afraid of Sonny Liston. But Ali had something that Canelo really doesn't have. Ali had cojones, so he fought those men although he was scared. Canelo is scared of David Benavidez. You cannot convince me otherwise.
Got scared.
You just can't.
Terrified. He's terrified. I don't see Canelo beating him.
He's gonna get stopped. He's gonna get stopped within 10 rounds.
He ain't getting
I'm gonna
stopped,
promise
bro.
you.
He can't
Nah,
get
he
stopped.
ain't
But
getting
he
He's
ain't getting
going
stopped.
to get
You
stopped.
going
I
a little too
promise you.
far.
No,
5
bruh.
rounds
He'll lose,
max.
but he
Big
won't get
Big
stopped.
Boo had
The worst outcome could be I could see him getting, you know what I'm saying, one more
Hey,
round,
bro,
but
but
I
we
don't
don't know
see
what's
him
gonna
getting
happen.
stopped.
Let's just wait and see.
Yo, guys,
nah,
give me
fuck
reasons
that.
why
It's gonna
Canelo beats
happen. It's
Benavidez.
gonna
I
happen.
do agree with see,
It's not gonna happen.
it
The
is
next
gonna
fight, they
happen.
said
I don't know why
that he's
people are
gonna
saying
fight
that it's
Jamal
not gonna
Charlo
happen.
and
That
Terrence
fight is
Crawford.
gonna happen.
Yo, when was the last time Canelo got a finish?
Hold on. Somebody in the comments, thank you. I'm so glad, bro. They still with this bullshit talking about, well, David Benavidez couldn't stop Caleb Plant. Guess what? Canelo couldn't stop John Ryder and Jaime Munguia did. Does Jaime Munguia hit harder than
Oh,
But did you
Canelo?
know
Is
Canelo
Jaime
just
Munguia
came off
better than
his
Canelo?
Yeah,
hand
because look,
surgery?
No and hell no. So it's
when
Hand
over.
surgery,
Benavidez
bro.
fought
All of
Caleb
that
Plant,
bullshit is over.
Caleb Plant was hugging on for dear life, so you
We
can't
know
really
that, but I'm just
compare.
yeah.
saying I was breaking it down. I was breaking it down to one of the guys in the comments because for years they've been saying, "Well, David couldn't stop Caleb." What does that tell you? Well, guess
Caleb
what?
was hugging
Jaime
like a
Munguia
motherfucker
stopped
that
John Ryder
fight.
and Canelo couldn't. What does that tell you?
Yo,
It
some
tells you
guy said
nothing.
Triple G hits harder than Benavidez.
Benavidez
What are
doesn't
you
have power like
smoking?
that though.
Yeah,
Y'all
Benavidez.
Smoking.
delusional. You saw what Benavidez did to Andre.
Yo, you know who beat the fuck out of Canelo? Bevo. How old was Benavidez when he's beating the shit out of
Hey,
Bevo?
let's just
I
wait and
mean,
see what
I
happens, bro.
can't
We don't
look. I
even
can't
know if
really say
Canelo's
too
gonna
much
fight
about
him or
Boo Boo
not.
though, because Boo Boo
Let's wait and
ain't fought
see.
nobody else
Let's
elite
wait till
other than
May or
Benavidez.
September, see what's
The
gonna
thing
happen.
about Boo Boo, everyone was running away from Boo Boo. Except one man,
Nobody was running
Benavidez, the
away from
Mexican
Boo Boo. That
monster.
motherfucker
Canelo
just
Bro,
could
came
have
yeah,
out
beat Boo
everyone
Boo
fighting.
five
everyone was
years
saying
ago.
Andre would have beat Benavidez, but
He
that
just
didn't
brings
happen.
nothing to the table.
That didn't happen.
Yeah. Well,
So
guess who does bring something to the table? Benavidez bring a lot. Benavidez bringing not only interest, and that's gonna be Canelo's biggest pay per view in years. But Benavidez also gonna bring a nice ass whooping to the
But the thing
table.
that I don't get if Canelo's scared of David Benavidez, and how come Canelo in his last fight said it himself that he will
Guys,
fight anybody.
he was lying,
what
bro.
does it
Listen. That's
mean
like
he's
saying
gonna
how
fight
come.
anyone?
That's like saying
No,
how
so
come
he
you
said
lied
he'll
to.
fight
That's like saying how
anyone.
come
So
you
why
lied
would
to
he
Hey,
me.
lie
I
about
just
that?
think
I
you
don't
don't
get
like
Yo,
it.
Canelo,
You
yo,
man.
cannot
I will
take
fight any
nobody's
boxer right
word for
now.
gospel. That's like asking a person
Yeah,
why they.
Even
I
if
don't think
even if
Canelo's
Canelo don't
nah.
fight
Abel,
Benavidez, he's still
Abel.
gonna go down as an all-time great.
That's
Yo,
great. That's
I can
cool.
fight any
That's fine.
boxer. I can fight
Rocky
any boxer right now.
Marciano is
I'm
went
not
down as an
scared.
all-time
Canelo
great.
could
He will
retire
fight the
today. He's
David
Fucking
still gonna
lying,
go
Benavidez, bro.
bro.
down as
Just
a Hall
wait.
of
Just
Famer.
wait. He will fight David
Canelo
Benavidez.
would never fight
Absolutely
Benavidez.
not.
And he will never fight him. And when
If
he
he
doesn't
doesn't
fight
fight
him,
him this year, then okay, it's a duck. But
I
we
think
have to just wait and see.
he
No,
gonna
no, no,
fight
no,
We're
no,
gonna
no,
have
no,
to
no,
just
no,
wait
no,
Chisora.
and
no,
see,
no.
man.
Yo, I don't think you
he
guys
would
understand what
never
a
fight
mandatory
David
is.
Benavidez.
A
I know
mandatory
what a
is the guy he's
mandatory is
supposed to
that he
fight.
has to fight it.
Marcos,
Yeah.
He's a
mandatories
champion. He
don't
could
matter
fight whoever
for
he want, really.
mandatories don't matter once you reach a certain level. That's
Yeah,
just what it is.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
but
Benavidez
The
has something that
sanctioning
man can
bodies
get
aren't
there.
gonna do nothing to strip him. They're not gonna do
Yeah, they
shit.
won't.
Yeah, because he's the face of boxing, but
Basically,
No. He's not even
basically,
really.
He
Canelo
generates so
does
much money,
whatever
they're
he
not gonna do
wants.
nothing.
He the
But if
boss.
Canelo said
No,
it
he
himself out
generates
of his
money,
own
but
mouth
Tank
that he
Davis
wanted
and
to
Ryan
make more
Garcia
history. So
outsold
what
that
does that
ass.
tell you? He will fight David Benavidez.
he's gonna what? Can you repeat that again, man?
He said that he wanted to make history. So what does that tell you? He is going to
Right.
eventually fight David
Yo, can I
Benavidez.
tell you something? I
What?
want to go to the moon. I want to go to the moon.
Oh,
Obviously, that's a lie.
That's
Bro,
what
I
I'm
don't think
saying.
Canelo's a
Abel,
liar,
stop
man.
taking
I don't
Canelo's
think
word
he is.
for
he
I
can
think
take
everything,
his
man.
word for it, buddy. If he says
You cannot listen. You can't say, "Well, Canelo said this, Canelo said that." Canelo is a human being and a goddamn liar.
yes,
His
you can just say,
his
I want to
job
fight
is
we
Mike
don't even
Tyson.
know that, man. I don't
If he
know.
says he's gonna
nah.
fight Mike
I
Tyson, are you
know.
gonna believe that?
No.
Yeah, then why do you believe that as well?
Abel. Jake Paul said that he wants to fight Canelo. Do you believe he really wants that fight?
Yeah,
Yeah,
No.
he would do it.
yeah, it's
He
a
will
lot of
do it,
money
but
though.
he'll lose.
The only way
He'll
that
get
he'll
knocked the
do it
fuck
is
out, but
Yep, I agree with that.
Canelo signs and
he'll
says,
get knocked the
"Listen,
fuck out, but he'll win.
you can't really hurt him during the fight." That's the only way Jake would do that fight. But deep down, Jake don't want to fight no fucking
Jake
Canelo.
want the
He
money
should
from it.
again, bro.
Jake don't need the money. But I'm
Who do you,
just saying,
okay,
you
so who
cannot
do you
take
think
people.
Canelo's gonna fight in September or in
He's
May?
gonna fight Terrence Crawford. In May, he's gonna fight Jamal. In September, he's gonna fight Terrence Crawford. That's why he's the
Ah,
modern day
Hey,
come
so
on,
Crawford.
man. I'm not watching
Smaller
what you
that
think
black
shit.
gonna happen
man.
if he fight
I'm not gonna
Crawford?
watch
Who
that
gonna
shit.
win?
He gonna stop Crawford.
Yeah, he's gonna stop both of them. Those are
I,
like
Bro,
I
super
I've been
crazy
hearing other
competitors,
channels
bro.
talking about Crawford gonna stop Canelo. I'm like, dude,
No,
Hey,
you
have you ever
Canelo's
serious?
seen
big now.
that clown channel Southpaw? Have you seen that shit?
Yeah, Southpaw
I
and this
seen
other dude
a small
Supreme.
clip of Southpaw. I don't really be having time to watch
Damn, that guy
other
is a
channels like
fucking
boxing
Now
that
channels.
fool's a
Supreme, hey,
straight up
Now
racist, bro.
he's spitting
Supreme,
facts.
he's
Southpaw's a
He's
racist.
spitting
clown.
facts.
He's
Southpaw's
racist,
spitting
bro.
facts.
He
Listen,
Triple
he
G
bro,
he
never
he's
beat
clowning,
Canelo.
bro. That nigga's a
Canelo
fucking
is an
troll.
all-time great. Nobody can
yes,
deny that. But at this point in his career, he's also an all-time duck.
yes.
Jamel ran the whole
No
fight.
one
That's why
brings
he
up the
was
fact that
stopping.
he's a steroid cheater. You know
Yeah,
that?
Hey, but
Canelo. Yeah, he's
you know
a
Tank
third
Davis
party.
is a duck too. Who has Tank Davis fight?
Yeah. You could call if you
Yeah,
say
yeah,
Tank is a duck. I
that's
Yeah,
can't
he's a
true.
duck, bro.
look.
Tank
I can't
Davis, bro,
defend
and
Tank, my
they don't
brother,
keep
but
the
I
We're not
can't
same
talking
defend
energy
about
with
Tank right now.
him.
We're
Davis.
talking
They don't
about
keep the same energy
Canelo.
with him. I don't know why.
Once again, I cannot defend Tank Davis. He hasn't fought anybody.
Yeah,
He's my brother, but I can't make a case for him. He's about to be 30. He hasn't fought no damn
yeah,
body.
that's what I'm saying. And everybody, is saying, "Oh, Tank, he's a beast," but he hasn't fought anybody. That's what I
Man,
don't
Yeah,
get
Canelo
about
and
had
him.
a Canelo be back in the
and,
day. Canelo had a great resume. He was trying to fight everybody, but
and
now
Ryan
they
Garcia,
got
he
him.
should just retire from boxing. That dude's
Yeah,
trash.
that
You
too.
talk. Who you
Yeah, I
talking about?
agree
To
with that.
retire?
He ass.
Ryan Garcia.
He trash.
Oh, Ryan.
The
Well, I
only
mean,
one that's
Ryan making
putting
too
in
much
work
money to
is
retire.
Teofimo
Like, I hate to
Lopez and
break it to
Devin
you.
Haney, man. Just
He's
them
so
two.
trash.
Yeah.
Shakur's good, bro.
No,
I know
no, he
Shakur's
trash.
last performance wasn't too good,
Mexicans
but he's
definitely
good.
don't claim Ryan. He's trash.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say is this: if Canelo fights Jamal Charlo and Terrence Crawford for his next two fights, that'll be three black men who are
I'm not
all
watching
jumping
that
up in
shit
weight.
because it's
Way
gonna be a
shorter than
boring fight.
not shorter,
Who
way
are
smaller
all
than
jumping up in weight to fight him. That'll be Rocky Marciano 2.0, the
He's
great
probably gonna
white
call
joke.
out Arthur
The goddamn
Beterbiev,
shame.
maybe. I don't know.
I think he
Did
gonna
you
fight
hear what this guy
Benavidez
just
in
said?
September.
That Canelo wants to fight Arthur Beterbiev. He had the chance to fight him, but he chose Bevo, and then he got fucked up. He
I'm gonna
thought
Why would
check.
Bevo
you
was
want
gonna
Look,
to
I'm gonna
beat
see?
him.
check
Okay,
back
I'm
with
gonna
you in
keep it real funky
In
with you.
September. I
I
guarantee
wouldn't
you
want
he
to
gonna
see.
fight
Look, listen.
Benavidez.
I would not want to see Canelo fight Beterbiev. This,
Yeah,
That's just stupid.
yeah,
That's just
he'll
stupid.
lose,
That's
bro. He'll
called
get knocked
roadkill.
out by
All
that
right.
dude.
At least
He's
against
dangerous.
Benavidez, I think Benavidez will stop Canelo, but at least Canelo has a chance. He has a puncher's chance.
Beterbiev is like
But
Drago
Beterbiev,
from
no.
Rocky.
No,
So you
no.
so you don't think
Dra-
Canelo could outbox Benavidez?
Punches to outbox the
Benavidez?
damn thing. He has a puncher's chance. He has to win by
Who has
knockout.
Canelo outboxed? Canelo was losing some rounds to a 40-year-old man, and you're saying he's gonna
I didn't
outbox
say he was. I
Benavidez?
said, do
No,
you think he
he just
could?
asked the question. That's all. He just asked the question. I said
So
no, he
you're
don't throw
saying
enough
you guys
punches
are
to
saying
outbox
that
Bennett.
Canelo's overrated or what?
Yeah, at this point in his
Yes.
career, his past accolades, his past accomplishments, people are mixing him up with the present. At this point in his career, he's
Oh
overrated.
man,
He's slowing down too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
maybe
going down
because
a
he's
lot.
getting old, bro.
Hey, like y'all
Yeah.
said,
I
he
think
wasn't able to stop John
he
Ryder.
ain't
He
he
went
ain't
pro at
even
like
that
15.
old.
Not fluid.
I just think he done made so much money and he got all these
Yes,
distractions and he
it
be
happened to
And
golfing.
everybody.
He's both.
he's been
He ain't
drinking too,
He's not
he
though.
ain't
He's
aging
hungry
been
no
like
more.
Floyd
drinking too. I don't know if
Mayweather.
you've seen
He
those
was a
videos when he's
partier.
been.
He was a
Yeah.
drinker. He's not aging like
Yo,
Floyd.
he was a
He
better
he ain't
athlete
hungry
back
no
then.
more.
He went pro mad
he said it.
early.
Listen, he said it himself that he's focused. He has one foot in boxing, one foot out of boxing. He has a lot of businesses he's focused on. So that's why he knows, like, in order for him to beat David Benavidez, he would have to be locked in. He's not locked in no more.
No,
And
he
that's
Yeah, I
doesn't.
feel
why I
like he
know
ain't
that David
hungry
will
enough
stop
no
him.
more.
David will stop him, bro.
He has like 5 Bugattis. Like, what's the point of fighting?
He don't got that dog in him no more.
Right.
He still got the dog. The dog
It
ain't
just
never
he
really
ain't
been.
hungry no more. That's all it
Yeah, the
is.
dog is full. The dog ain't hungry.
Hey, but we just don't know yet, man. Let's just wait and see what happens.
Bro,
No,
just
wait my
look at the
ass. They
fight
ain't
versus
fighting.
Jamel Charlo, bro.
They not
That's the
gonna
guy
fight.
2 division below him.
Man, Benavidez
I'm
might as well
almost.
move up to 175.
But why you
Yeah,
act
I
like
mean,
we
he
ain't
going.
never
Yeah,
seen this
Benavidez.
before? We
If I
literally
was
have to wait hella
Benavidez,
years
if I
for
was
fights we
Benavidez,
always wanted to
I'd go up
see.
to
Yo,
175.
Abel, can I ask Abel a question?
Yeah,
How
go
many
ahead.
years did we have to wait for Crawford and Spence? We had to
Yo,
wait
can I ask him a
years for that
question,
Yeah,
shit.
please?
ask me a question. What's up?
You know, Canelo said in an interview, "I'm not gonna fight Boo Boo or Benavidez. They should fight each other." They fought
Yeah,
each
that
other,
was
and
dumb.
Benavidez came out on top. And I heard nothing. Canelo said nothing about Benavidez,
No, he did
except
say
when
something about
someone asked him
Benavidez.
a
He
But
question.
said,
Canelo
he
ain't
said, he
never
said,
mentioning
hey
anybody though.
Marcos,
He's
Marcos,
never mentioned
he did
nobody.
say something about Benavidez. He said, I'm gonna make
Yeah,
him wait a
yeah,
bit.
that is true. He
The
never
fight is
mentions
better.
his
The fight
name.
is
I don't know why.
bigger when you make him wait a bit. So
But
he's
it's
trying
probably
to
when
make
someone asks him a
Benavidez wait.
question. You'll never bring Benavidez up out of nowhere.
Bro, he
Yeah,
doesn't
because he
mention
know better.
anybody,
He know
bro. He's
Yeah,
a
better.
cash
he's like
cow,
that
Hey,
all
period.
the
but
time.
wouldn't
Yeah,
you
bro.
guys be shocked if out of nowhere, Canelo, like, for his next fights, he confirms the David Benavidez? And would
He's
you guys
not.
be shocked if
You
he
Oh
does
said,
yeah, I
fight him?
will.
No,
hey,
Listen,
hold on. Hey, you
I will
said
I
he
will be
never
doesn't
say
shocked.
mention
Canelo's not
I'll be
fighting
Benavidez.
shocked. I'll
Benavidez.
You
be
said he
thoroughly
don't
shocked.
mention Benavidez, but he don't mention nobody. He don't care.
He mentions Terence Crawford. He mentions Jamal
He didn't
Charlo,
mention
a
none
guy
of
that
them.
hasn't fought in
They
2 years.
No,
they
he
ask him
didn't mention. He
questions
didn't really
about them.
mention them. He didn't
He
really
don't
mention
mention
them.
nobody.
This is the thing
He the
about
cash
Canelo, bro.
cow. He ain't gotta mention nobody.
Yeah, he don't have to mention nobody. He like he said he the king, but at the end of the day, the king is running. There is another king out there, burgeoning king. There's a young lion out there that's trying to take Canelo's mane. He's trying to
Yeah,
take Canelo's
you
pride.
know,
And
So
Canelo is
if I was
avoiding that young
Canelo,
lion.
I
That's
wouldn't
all
fight
I'm saying.
Benavidez.
Okay, if Canelo's not fighting David Benavidez, then he should get stripped.
He
He's
not,
not.
but you don't understand. He makes too much money for them. They allowed the
Ah,
man to fail 2
man.
drug
That's
tests.
bad for boxing, bro. Like,
That's the
Yeah,
thing
of course.
about
There's nothing
boxing.
about
If you're
boxing. It's
making
about
money,
winning.
it doesn't matter. If you're making them money, it doesn't matter, buddy.
Exactly. Thank you. It's all about the dollar bill. What's good, Miguel?
What's up,
I don't
guys?
like.
So I have a theory. What if Canelo's just building the fight with Benavidez, letting everybody talk all this
It
shit,
can't get
right?
any bigger, buddy.
Just letting it
Yeah,
build, letting
because he
it
This
said
build,
that
this is
and
the
the
then
biggest
longer the
fight
he's
in
gonna
fight
boxing.
is,
fight
the
Benavidez.
more, you know.
Miguel, hey, check this out, man. I'm gonna answer you. I'm gonna let you
Well, let
know
me
how I
let me
feel about
finish.
this.
Can I finish?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Right, letting it build up because he said he was fighting for like
Yeah,
what, three
I
more
do think.
years, right? And I'm thinking he's gonna go out with Benavidez, win or lose. He's gonna retire. I mean, he
Okay.
get a big money
Now,
because it's been gonna be bidding built the fight.
all right. You
That's
ready
a
for
theory, though.
me to? Are you done building that up right there?
Yeah,
You
I'm done.
good? All right. Let me break it down to you. Canelo's doing 2 things, right? Number one, he's tricking his fans. He's talking about a build-up. The fight has been big enough already. The fight pretty much can't get any bigger. And number two, the more he makes David Benavidez wait, the better a chance David Benavidez is gonna move up in weight because David is draining
Yeah.
himself too much to make 168. So
He's
Canelo is
Hey,
playing 2 cards. He's
I
tricking his
got a
fans, and
question
he's
for you. Do
also
you think
allowing David to outgrow the weight
Benavidez
class.
beat?
Yo, let
He
him
Do you
couldn't
finish.
think
play and be more
Benavidez,
smart. Shout out to
if
Canelo
he
for
goes
using his
up in weight, do you think
basic.
he beats Arthur Beterbiev
Hmm.
or Bivol,
No,
or
No,
he loses to them?
he does
he
beat
beats Bibble.
Bivol.
He beats Bibble. He loses to Bertabia.
Does
But
that make
Beterbiev
sense?
is slow though. You see he punches too slow.
Who?
He's a hard
Look,
hitter, but he's
man,
slow.
That
that
doesn't
Beterbiev,
mean
motherfucker got
yeah,
anything.
100% knockout ratio, man. He
yeah,
ain't
but
that
he's
slow.
slow though. You see the way he punches. Yeah.
Yeah,
It doesn't
he's slow.
matter.
All right, the people who he hit, they
And
slow now.
Benavidez has fast hands.
What's
But
up? What's up?
So
I don't know. I'm random. Listen, let me tell you something. The people that
yeah,
Bertabia hit, they probably slowed down because he scrambled some brain cells.
yeah.
Yeah, I
But
seen that
I
Shakur
think
say he retired, but I don't know. I don't know.
I think
I don't know why
Benavidez
Shakur
is
retired.
gonna wait until he
I
hits
seen that on
40
Twitter
because
though.
he's how old is he? 39. Better
yeah,
Beef.
about to be 40.
Yeah, Benavidez.
Yeah, so I think that's gonna be an advantage for
what's Benavidez?
Benavidez because he's
Benavidez
gonna
like
That's the
25,
get
right?
same
older.
advantage
Yeah,
that he
get
He's
has
old.
over
Yeah,
27,
Canelo. Though.
27 or 26.
That's the same
he's gonna
advantage that
wait
he has
until he
over
gets old.
Canelo.
Then
Though.
he's gonna fight him.
Bud
That's what's gonna
smokes
happen. Watch.
Canelo.
But this is the
What
thing
you
about
smoking?
Bertabiev. It doesn't matter if he gets old. His power is his power. You understand what I'm saying? His
Well,
power isn't power. Power is the last thing to go. George Foreman was 40-something years old, knocking dudes out.
yeah.
But Bertha B is going to be dangerous until he lets it go, until he hangs it up.
Mhm.
I want to see
I
Bud
think
versus Canelo.
Benavidez
Yeah,
should
I
be
bet you
fighting
do.
at a cruiserweight. He's too damn big for 168. He should be
Who?
fighting at cruiserweight, bro.
Benavidez?
Hey,
Yeah.
I
But
think
that's too
Fuck
damn
that
big.
Canelo fight.
He's
He's
fighting
just
that super middleweight.
I think Munguia should fight Berlanga. Berlanga
Nah,
trash.
I
Bro,
wouldn't see that
Malenga. No,
shit.
no, no.
I want to
Berlanga's
see
Trash.
Munguia. I want to
overrated,
see
bro. I wouldn't
Munguia and
see that
Benavidez.
shit. That'll be a
Berlanga
boring
is an
fight, bro.
embarrassment to boxing,
I
bro.
want to see Munguia and Benavidez.
He's just a
Berlanga
They
trash.
trying to build. They trying
Yeah,
to
he
build
is
Munguia up
trash.
like he's gonna be some type of
Overrated.
Mexican
They don't
super
even
star.
like him in Puerto Rico. That's
yeah,
crazy.
Put Benavidez in there with
He says
Munguia.
he says he's the next Trinidad. That's bullshit.
bro.
Bro,
He's just
I
an
was in Puerto
embarrassment, bro.
Rico watching one of his like previous fights. Them Puerto Ricans don't even like his ass at all.
Yeah.
He's just
Who's like the
he's just
best Puerto Rican
unlikable.
boxer right now?
I
Azayas,
think
what's his
it's
name?
Bro,
at
the thing is,
160. That 160 dude. What's his name?
Azayas, I forgot his
Yeah,
name.
something
It
like that.
was
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yeah.
He's clean.
Xander Zayas.
Yes, there you
I
go.
think so, yeah.
He's
Is
clean.
he? I think he at 154.
Nah, he
Yeah,
160.
154,
He
147,
moved
I
up.
don't know.
He at 160.
He's
He
good.
moved
He's
up.
good.
Yeah, his last fight was at 160.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
he's
I
think
mean,
good.
he is kind of
he's like
tall.
the
Sanders
next Puerto
Sayas.
Rican superstar.
And then Shakur, he a fake ass Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
I mean, he got some
Yeah.
Puerto Rican in him, but he's just repping it now just to get that little fan base. He ain't repping that
Facts.
shit.
Facts. After that last fight, he's gonna
He's just
look
trying
for
to
a
rep it
win
because he know
still.
the
What do
Puerto
you guys
Ricans
think
gonna
about
jump behind him.
Virgil Ortiz?
Overrated.
Nah, Virgil
Overrated?
Ortiz, he goes crazy.
He's the
No,
I
same.
think
He's
he's
on the
good,
same.
I
bro.
think Virgil's good.
I think
He
he's
got
good,
too
bro.
many
Virgil
illnesses just
Ortiz.
Did
getting
you
in the
see that
way
last
of
fight?
his
You can
career.
clearly see that was fucking rigged, bro. Did you see his
He
last
has
fight?
power too. He has power. Virgil Ortiz, bro. He hurts people too.
No defense.
Yeah.
What he got? He got a high KO ratio too, right?
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
like Arthur
96,
Berterby
somebody
is like
said.
100%. Yeah.
No, it's 100%.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Hey,
100%.
but hey, I think he's gonna be a problem too, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
At 154,
he be
Virgil
dealing with them.
You
Ortiz.
know, he was
them
offered Terrence Crawford
Yeah, but
twice, denied him twice.
he be
that's
dealing
gonna
with
be a
those
hard fight for
illnesses,
Terrence
bro. I don't know
Crawford
what
too.
kind of illnesses he be having
And
going
Tim
on.
Zoo, Virgil Ortiz, bro. Be a
What other
we have
division?
to check him out. Yeah.
Hey, what do y'all think about Diego Pacheco, bro?
He's
Pacheco, the one
good.
that got knocked out.
Now that 168 pounder.
He's good. Yeah.
I think him and Berlanga will be a good fight, man. Like down the road.
But I think Berlanga would get knocked the fuck out by him.
Yeah, Diego Pacheco.
Berlanga lucky he been staying away from like good fighters. He would have been got
Hold
packed.
up, Belanga, is he signed with Oscar?
Nah, I don't know.
I
Hey,
think
don't Pacheco spar David's sparring partner?
I don't know.
They said Pacheco not good.
Hey, Oscar De La Hoya is fake, bro. He's a fake promoter, bro. He be taking
yeah, you could tell
advantages
he's a
of his
snake.
fighters,
Oscar's
bro.
a fucking snake.
Oscar gonna ask to do business with PBC, but call Al Heyman out during the Jaime Munguia
Yeah.
fight. That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
He's just
I don't even know how come
likable
Jaime
human
Munguia
being.
is still working with him, man.
I
Oscar De
He
La
just
Hoya
mean,
should
was
they
lost
got
Golden
contracts,
Boy.
bro. They be signing them contracts.
Yeah, they be
Yeah,
desperate.
he should.
the thing
He
about
should
Oscar
leave
De La Hoya.
Golden Boy, bro.
Yeah,
It,
he
it,
wants
it
to. He wants to,
it's just
but
like if I was to come into boxing right now and he offered me a contract, boy, I'm so hungry. I'm gonna sign it.
yes,
Now,
if
Oh
now
the
you
yeah.
one of the
locked in
greatest
for 10
Mexican
years.
boxers of all time comes up to you and wants to promote you, and you're also a Mexican, you're gonna take it.
Yeah,
But
especially if you
Ryan
ain't
Garcia didn't
used
know
to
he's a
having no
rap,
money.
bro.
You gonna
Hey,
sign
and
that? You
how
gonna
about
sign
this
that
one?
thing for 10 years and blow up in the 5th year, and you gonna be mad as
Hey,
hell for
Don
5
King also
years.
took advantage of his fighters too, of
Yeah,
Mike Tyson, bro. Don
yeah.
King,
Top
bro.
rank nigga. What's his name? Bob Arum. He's
Shit.
the king of that. Bob Arum.
Yeah.
And what about Tim Zoo and
I forgot who was
Virgil
saying that
Ortiz?
them promoters be like
Keith Thurman.
lawyers, bro. They know they know
If
how to
Keith
wrap
Thurman
you up.
if Tim Zoo beats Keith
Keith
Thurman, you think
Keith
he'll face
yeah.
Virgil Ortiz next? The winner of that faces Virgil Ortiz, right?
Hey, I like to
Keith
see
Thurman is about to
not
lose that fight
you
because
know
he
you
hasn't
know
even
what I
been
like to see
active, bro.
is like
He's
a
losing to
Virgil Ortiz
Tim Zoo.
versus
That's what I thought. I think Keith Thurman should have fought Boots, man.
look
Yeah.
a Virgil Ortiz versus like a Danny Garcia would be a good test for Virgil Ortiz.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
that
Virgil
would be a
already
good
moved up.
fight.
Yeah,
Vir-
that'd be a good match at
But
154.
I do think Virgil Ortiz beats Danny Garcia though.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course, but
Yeah.
I'm saying I think that'll be a good little
Yeah,
test
that would be
for
a
him. You
good
know,
fight. Yeah.
see where
They
he's
said,
really at.
is Shakur capping about retiring or is he serious? Oh, I think he's capping.
I don't even like Shakur, bro. I don't like
Bro,
I just
no,
don't like him,
don't
bro.
nobody like Shakur.
Yeah.
I like
He thinks
Shakur.
he's like the next Floyd Mayweather. He's not even
Yeah,
close
he's
to
just
Floyd
I feel
annoying,
like
Mayweather,
bro.
bro.
I feel
Not
like
even
he
Sugar
too
Ray
cocky.
Leonard,
He
bro.
ain't
Because he
I
Hell
does
think he's
no.
riding
making
in the
the wrong
Olympics. He
career
thinks he's Floyd
decisions. Like, bro,
Mayweather.
he should have fought Devin Haney. They should have
Yeah.
25%. That would have been
But
great for
Devin Haney
boxing.
ran
I
away
don't know
from him.
what the fuck he was thinking.
it's too early in his career to be a boring ass boxer, bro. Like
Yeah.
say
I
that
mean,
shit.
that is true too.
A
Like
lot
when
of
you
You
people
feel
young,
call
me?
Floyd
you should
Hey,
boring.
most likely
Floyd
get
at
beat.
least he was pretty boy his whole career before he started being boring and hella
Mhm.
defensive.
Nah, Floyd was never born, bro. Go watch the Floyd
I
walk
mean,
book down
compared to
St. Louis.
watching Pretty Boy to late in his
Yeah,
career,
that's right. But if you
it
like
was
I
a
see
big
it.
difference.
Yeah.
Look, most people weren't even watching Floyd when he was pretty boy. Number
yo, is
one,
that Ray
number
Jackson,
two.
bro?
Go watch
I
Floyd
started
versus
watching
King
Floyd
Mosby. That
Mayweather
was
when he was
Floyd
Money
Money Mayweather.
Mayweather.
He walked that man down. That was an exciting ass fight. Like that fight is gonna be studied for years to come.
Hey, how about
I like
Frank?
Sugar Ray Leonard. I like his style, bro. Sugar Ray Leonard had a dope style, man.
Yo,
Yeah, he
who's
has
the
dope
greatest out
style
of the four
if you
kings?
young, yeah. If you young, if you're in your 20s.
Who's the
Yeah.
greatest out of the four kings, boys?
I don't know. Roberto Duran was
I
good,
got
wasn't he?
Marvin.
Marvin
I
Howland
got
was good
Marvin
too.
over him.
I'm going with Duran. Fuck that.
Duran, yeah, Duran was
Yeah,
dope. Yeah.
Duran, bro. I like
Hands of
Marvin
stone, manos
over
de piedra. Yeah, they call it
Duran
manos
was just a
de piedra
beast.
in Spanish.
Man, he was just a
Hey, bro,
Great
beast,
white
bro.
joke. Canelo Alvarez. Mm-mm.
do you think Julio Cesar Chavez was overrated,
Yeah.
or he was
Super
good?
overrated. Super
Julio
overrated.
Cesar Chavez.
Omega. Supreme overrated.
Yeah.
Well, because he fought some taxi drivers. Like how many? Like
Yeah.
45 taxi
Then he
drivers or
lost
Not
to
whatever.
Pernell
80 taxi
Whitaker.
drivers, but listen, when he came to America and fought the best that America had to offer, he
He
barely
fought
beat
Meldrick
Chandler, but I'll
Taylor
give him his
though.
credit. Yeah, I'll give him his credit, but he was losing every round. And
Yeah,
Meldrick Taylor, he finished the fight like a dummy. Like, if you're tired,
but he
hold. You already
knocked
won.
him down.
But
Yeah,
anyway, when he fought Pernell Whitaker, it wasn't even
yeah.
close.
Whitaker, yeah, beat
Biggest
him
It
robbery of
handily.
all
wasn't
time.
even close.
Hey, but you
Hey,
can't
but
forget about
Salvador
Camacho
Sanchez
though,
is the
bro.
best Mexican
Camacho
boxer.
was like that.
Camacho was in his prime and he got outboxed like
Hey, but
nothing.
what
You
do you
know?
think of Salvador Sanchez? You think he was better than Chavez?
Yeah.
Yeah, Salvador is one of the greatest boxers of all time. It's not even
Yeah,
close.
hell yeah.
Chavez is
I
next
think he
level.
is too. Yeah,
I'll
I
take
think he.
Marquez over Chavez, bro.
They said Chavez was 40-0 fighting somebody making their pro debut. I believe it too.
What if Chavez and what's his name
Yeah, Camacho
Sanchez
wasn't his
fought?
damn prime. Camacho
Sanchez
was
would have
prime.
beat
He looked
Chavez, huh?
different.
Salvador Sanchez, if they would have fought, if he, huh?
Hmm?
If Chavez and Sanchez would have fought at the same weight class, you think Sanchez would beat Julio Cesar Chavez
He would have stopped him.
to
Sanchez,
stop them,
listen,
huh?
Sanchez body frame, like, and the
Mm-hmm.
way that
Yeah.
he fought. Pernell,
It,
Pernell wasn't really a naturally hard hitter, but
Mhm.
he could hit pretty good, and he could hit with accuracy and stuff. So he wasn't able to stop Chavez. But the way that Sanchez, the power that he had, his body frame, and the way that he fought on the inside and shit, the combination punching, he would have stopped Chavez.
yeah, if they
Do
would have
you?
fought back in the days, bro, 15 rounds, I think back then Sanchez would have got him, bro.
Yeah.
He would have stopped him.
Yeah,
Like,
because back
yeah,
then
yeah,
it was
people
like
talk
it
about
was no
Shakur.
12 rounds, it was 15 rounds back then.
People saying
Do you
Shakur
think? Okay,
retired
so
and
do
shit.
you think
But I
Canelo
seen that
has
on
more
Twitter. I just
skills than
didn't change
Julio
my mind.
Cesar Chavez?
Huh?
Do you
Yeah.
think Canelo is a better fighter than Julio Cesar
Yes,
Chavez?
yes,
Yes,
yes.
He
bro.
is.
Chavez is super
Canelo has better.
overrated.
Listen, Canelo. People think I'm a Canelo hater just because I call him out for ducking. When you
Yeah.
watch Canelo fights, earlier I was watching Canelo's fight with Caleb Smith because I'm breaking down the Jaime Munguia fight, and I want to
Yeah.
compare some of the shit that Canelo did against Caleb Smith and why he would knock out Munguia. But anyways, Canelo, the way that he can maneuver his upper body, the way he turns his head, the way he counters, the way that he flashes out his jab, the way he fights off the ropes, Chavez didn't have none of that. Like he didn't have none of that wiggle. He didn't have none of that, turning your head for a hard counter type shit. Like Canelo does some fancy stuff in the ring. He's not a basic guy.
No.
Chavez was basic, but he was good at the basics, and they matched him
Yeah.
up.
But he
Canelo
fought
just could
Floyd
do a lot more
Mayweather's
than
uncle,
Chavez.
though, Roger Mayweather, and he knocked him down. Chavez.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, but Pernell Whitaker beat. First off, Roger Mayweather was a pretty decent champion, but he wasn't no
But he
all
wasn't
time
better
great.
than his
Canelo has beat all time
nephew,
great.
Floyd Mayweather.
Hmm?
He wasn't better than his nephew, Floyd Mayweather. I mean, he
Who?
wasn't better than Floyd Mayweather Jr., Roger Mayweather.
Oh yeah,
Is
Roger.
that
Of
what you're
course not.
saying?
But who? I mean, how many boxers consider they better than Floyd though?
The
But I'm just
greatest
saying,
boxer
Roger
of all
Mayweather
time,
wasn't nobody
boxer of
where
all
it's like
time is
he's
Ryan
not an
Hey,
Garcia.
bro.
all-time
Hey,
great.
but
Canelo has
remember, bro. He
Canelo has
ran it
been
back.
all-time
He
great
ran it back
twice in
with
his career.
Randall. He ran it back with Taylor, and Rosario was in his prime. That was a bad boy, bro. Edwin Rosario was no joke, and
And
Chavez
Chavez
beat
Yeah,
him
he
in
beat
his
did,
him.
and
prime.
he
Yeah.
yeah
I,
he
I
beat
don't
Chuck
I
the
don't
second
think
time
Chavez
too.
is overrated. I think he's just a good fighter, but he's not a great fighter.
No, he's a legendary. No, he's not a good fighter. He's a legendary fighter. But people, motherfuckers, try to act like because of that juiced up record he had that he was really
Oh,
something like
89 and 0.
special.
Yeah.
No, that record they shouldn't have did his career like that. At the end of the
Yeah.
day, he did prove himself. I mean, like my man said, he ran it back with a lot of great fighters and won.
Yeah.
He ruined Mel Taylor's career.
No,
Mel
no.
Taylor was never
Yeah.
the same after he
If
got
you
that
look at
fight.
the Oscar fights and the Costas Tszyu fights, he should have retired before that, bro. He was done by then. You know.
He lost
Yeah,
Oscar the Lawyer
That's what
but
I
too. Yeah.
think.
but
You
the
know.
reason why they let Oscar even fight him is because what they like to do is they don't do it with the black fighters because they be hating. But when a legend is on his way out and you're bringing in someone else or you're trying to make a legend, you let that
Yeah.
old legend go out there and get his ass whooped so everybody could make way for the new champion. It's just good for the market. That's how they were doing it, especially Bob Arum. Canelo is a LeBron James of
Canelo
boxing.
Benavidez.
Hey, that's a good point because they both have been caught on that shit allegedly. Uh, they both have fans that make a lot of excuses for them. They both enhance. They both duck top competition. Like, yeah, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Like LeBron don't think he can win. He not even gonna try. Like
Hey,
when he
why
went to
Yo,
did
Golden State, he
why do you
peaked
Canelo,
up.
think?
He was like, "Fuck it, I
Yeah.
can't, I can't beat these guys." That's how Canelo
Canelo
is
is
with
the LeBron
Benavidez.
James
He's
of
like, "Man, I can't,
boxing.
can't beat this motherfucker."
Did you
Hey,
see what
why
someone
didn't
just said?
Floyd Mayweather fought Antonio Margarito?
No, 1 second, 1 second.
Antonio Margarito was a cheater.
Oh, he was, huh?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yes. He
You know
got
he was
caught.
caught. You
Everyone
know he
knows
was
that.
caught cheating, right?
Yeah. With
My
what's his name?
favorite fight of all time is him versus Manny
With
Pacquiao.
Miguel Cotto. He got
Yeah.
caught.
Well,
Yeah.
not just him. He cheated before that.
Manny
He cheated with
Pacquiao. Yeah.
Antonio Margarito. Shouldn't even have been. He should have been banned from
He
boxing
was
forever.
straight
But he should
overrated
have
for sure.
never
I
been the
mean, he
champion.
was
His body
overrated for
would
sure.
submit to his
Yeah.
gloves. The fact that he came back and was able to box just shows you how crooked and how
Yeah.
evil the sport is.
It is.
Oscar, Mayweather did not lose to Oscar De La Hoya, buddy.
They say that he lost to Castillo, Floyd Mayweather.
Hey, I believe a lot of fights back in like history, like that we don't know about. Most of them use like either illegal raps or we never found out. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
back
But
in
like
yeah,
some people
Tito
say,
Trinidad.
when Vargas fought Trinidad, Vargas was on steroids, but
But
that
Trinidad was cheating
Trinidad
too.
was
They both
wearing
were
like
cheating.
yeah Trinidad was wearing illegal raps. Some people say that. I don't know if it's true or not, but
No.
you
They
never
both
know.
was cheating. They
Yeah, you
both
never know.
listen.
Yeah.
Trinidad, we know he was cheating because when Bernard Hopkins called him out about it and made sure that he couldn't use that shit, his power didn't look the same at all.
Yeah, so there's a lot of little hidden little things we don't know about, that's happened before.
Yeah, it's
Like
true. A lot of these
yeah,
motherfuckers be cheating.
all we
Even
see is the
Floyd.
TV, bro. All we see is the TV them fighting, but we don't know what behind the scenes. We don't know what's up.
Yeah.
No, it happened. It's sad, man. It's sad. Even when it comes to these dudes jumping up in weight, like Floyd Patterson was an undersized heavyweight. He got his ass busted by Sonny Liston, but he should have never even been fighting Sonny Liston. Floyd Patterson was really a middleweight, and they didn't have a cruiserweight back in the day, so he had
Yeah,
to go up to heavyweight. He's getting demolished by Sonny Liston. If you don't know anything about boxing, you would think that Floyd Patterson was trash and Sonny Liston was the best thing since sliced bread. But really, he was fighting a man who was much larger than him. That's
Yeah.
just like the people who don't know shit about boxing when they saw Jamel Charlo and Canelo Alvarez. Jamel Charlo's jumping up 2 weight divisions. He has no business in there with Canelo. And this whole time, David Morrell, David Benavidez, all these other super middleweights are hungry for a shot to fight a man within their weight class. And instead, we get the great white joke, Rocky Marciano Part 2, fighting guys jumping up a weight. It's crazy.
You do got a point there.
That was a joke when Canelo said that he wanted to fight Usyk, or I heard that they were saying that he wanted to fight Alexander Usyk, something like that. It was like a
Yeah, I mean
rumor. I don't
that's when
know.
Canelo was still trying to act like he was gonna go all the way up to heavyweight and shit until Bill was
Nah,
showing him what
that's
time
too
it
much
was.
already, bro. That is too much.
Yo, who do
Yeah,
you
what's
got,
up?
Tyson Fury or Usyk?
Me?
I got Fury.
Oh,
I'm asking everyone.
I got Tyson Fury.
I got Tyson Fury. Usyk lost that fight versus the French nigga. That was a clear body shot.
I got Usyk. Tyson Fury, I feel like he's sloppy now. He don't care about boxing.
Yeah, I don't think he has so much
He's getting
confidence.
fat again.
Like
I got
he
Fury.
ain't hungry.
He doesn't have that
Like,
Nah,
confidence since that
he
French
damn sure not
Why
nigga.
were they
hungry.
saying that Tyson Fury
Tyson
was
Fury damn
cheating?
hungry. You can look at him.
Deontay Wilder was saying that
They were saying because the
Fury
gloves went all
was
the way
a
on. I think.
cheater or something like that. I don't know.
His gloves
I
was
think if
better
it goes
than
after 6, bro, after six rounds, I got Usyk, but
Yeah.
you got to watch out like the early rounds because of the size, like a little
Yeah.
bit.
Here's the thing, though.
Pause.
Tyson
But
Fury is not gonna
Fury
get
too
hurt by
slippery.
like Usyk, so I feel like he's just gonna do body work, and I think Fury finishes him by a body
And do you
shot.
guys think
Fury
Deontay
attacks the
Wilder
defense is
should
body,
crazy.
he's
retire?
gonna win.
No.
And that's another thing. Fury 270, Usyk 220. If Fury attacks the body and leans all that
And he
fat on
leaned
him,
that
he's gonna
body.
win.
Yeah,
Yep, exactly.
yeah. I just thought
He
about
leaned
that.
on him. Yeah.
He couldn't do that to Frank
And
Ngannou
plus,
because
we know Usyk is weak to the body. He showed it in multiple fights.
that's
Yeah.
I don't think.
Tyson Fury could box.
I think
Yeah,
the
he
first
can.
4 rounds, bro. The first 4 rounds, Fury got that size, so he got to watch out. He could get caught. But after six or seven,
He could like Usyk
he
don't
can
hit
grab
harder
him
than
out.
Wilder,
Take
and
him
he
to
flipped
distance,
Wilder.
and
Bro, the thing about Tyson Fury, he's not
I
scared
don't
of
think it's a
anyone.
matter of
This is a guy
power.
that came out of his doing cocaine, sitting down
Right.
to fight the strongest puncher in the history of heavyweight.
Yeah, top 3 heavyweights at his time too. Top 2.
He's not scared of anyone if he's just gonna fight
Right.
like those guys.
All I know is Tyson Fury looked different after that first fight. I don't know what he did. And then he looked different when he returned to fight against Francis Ngannou. And Ngannou said him and Mike Tyson made sure to check those gloves thoroughly. So I
hey,
don't know what the hell
Frank
he knows
Ngannou
with
also
Tyson
said
Fury.
he knows he's a cheater.
I think
Yeah,
Francis Francis
Said
is
he was
gonna
a
knock
cheater.
out Anthony Joshua, bro. Joshua got no
Dude,
chin. You
if
know
you
what I'm
guys
saying?
Yeah, he got no
if you
defense
guys
either. He got
watch
no.
MMA, Frank
He gets caught like that, like he caught Fury, bro. He's not getting up.
dude.
All right, man. Even though y'all said y'all don't like Shakur, we have to acknowledge this because they keep bringing it up in the chat. What do
He
y'all think
talked too
about
much.
Shakur retiring?
I
He
hate it when
retired.
boxers say this.
He said he
Timo
retired.
Lopez said it. They're not retired, bro.
I mean, he said it on
He just
Twitter.
want
I seen it.
attention.
I just didn't pay it no mind.
Shit, I
Hey
hope
yo,
he
Clearly,
retired.
there's no way he's
they be chatting.
retired, bro.
They
Come
be
on,
chatting.
bro.
I think they be chatting. He chatting.
There's no way he's retired.
That
Floyd
boy, that boy
retired.
hasn't done nothing but put Krause to sleep. I hope he retired.
The best thing,
Yeah, he should have fought
the
Devin, but
biggest
everybody
fraud,
know
bro.
that.
He had like so much.
Yeah, he should. Man, I feel bad for Shakur because I fuck with Shakur, but
He's such
the
a
way
good
that the
fighter.
world is with this social media, boy, once they put that damn theme on your ass, that's pretty much
He should have
it.
fought
But
Devin for the
what do you think of
25.
Shakur?
I
He
think
should have fought
Floyd took
Devin.
a
He would
pay
have
cut
fought
too.
Devin. It would have did wonders for his career.
I just feel like at this when Shakur in these last fights, I feel like he should have just fought a different way. He should have just went in for the kill, knocked these boxers out. You know what I'm saying, to get
The
attention,
only thing about
build some fan base.
That's dangerous, though. You know that, right?
the only thing
He
Shakur can do to become like take that stigma off
he
of him
needed to
is
build his fan base. Instead, he just made everybody hate him even more.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like
I'm just saying that what y'all asking Shakur to do is dangerous.
No,
I
To
mean,
think
bro,
about like how
He's
that's
a,
how
well,
you
he's a,
got.
that's not his
it's a
style
reason.
though. His
That's how it
style
is
not
when
like.
you ain't got no
Hold on.
fan base.
That's
You
not
ain't
an
got no
excuse
fan
because
base.
it's dangerous. He's supposed to get in there.
I mean, but he's an elusive fighter though. He models after
It's
Floyd.
easier said than
You're not
done, bro.
wrong.
Listen, the way that Bud Crawford fought almost got him knocked out against Gamboa. Like you have to be a certain class of fighter to be able to fight in an exciting style. We
Yeah.
don't know if Shakur could do it or not. And at the end of the day,
I'm
he
just
has
saying he could let his
to
hands
break
go a
promoters
little
to
bit.
get
Shakur
out.
not known for that though. Not known for that.
Man, who's starting a semi truck? Like,
I don't know. That was BP.
nah, that was me. Oh, BP.
Hey, bro, my bad. Hey, I think Tank and Shakur they just need to go ahead and run it, bro. And Teofimo and Haney just lace them up and just do the make the fights happen. You know what I'm saying?
I'm be honest with
But
you. I'm
wait,
done with the
what?
whole
How does
lightweight
Shakur deserve the
and
tank
super
fight though?
lightweight thing. Like
He
them
ain't, he
motherfuckers
ain't
ain't
did
fighting
nothing
no
yet
time
at
soon.
135.
They ain't fighting no time soon. So fuck it.
You think Rolly and Pitbull Cruz gonna be a good fight?
That's
Pitbull
gonna
Cruz
be
gonna
one of
knock
the
him out.
best fights of the year.
He gonna knock him out.
That's the
Pitbull gonna
best
knock.
thing that PBC could have put together. Like that's what I'm talking. Shout out to Rolly, because Rolly, that's a dangerous fight for him. He would have been much better off fighting Ryan
Yeah.
Garcia.
He don't
Hey,
got no defense either. He don't got no defense.
you know what other fight is gonna have a little bit of action, bro? I think if they make it in May, well, I know he's gonna win, but that Neri fight, the Luis Neri.
Oh, the
Oh,
NUA. I heard about
Neri's
that.
dope.
Yeah, I think they're gonna fight in Japan, bro. That's what they were saying. But I think it's gonna have a little bit of. It's gonna be a good fight, but I think Monster gonna get. He's gonna probably beat him. You know.
Right
Neri got a
now, I'm
shot
just
though.
looking forward to seeing whoever the hell Canelo fight in May.
He
I'm
weird for not
also looking
fighting
forward to
Benavidez.
seeing Cruz and Rolly. Cruz and Rolly is gonna be out of this world. Like that fight is gonna be crazy.
I think Cruz
And
gonna
shout
knock
out to
out.
Rolly. Like Rolly fought Tank Davis. A lot of people they really didn't want the Tank Davis fight, or they haven't gotten it. And Rolly is fighting Pitbull Cruz now. Like these are dangerous fights. Even the Ismael Barroso, I don't think they thought that was gonna be a dangerous fight, but that was a dangerous ass fight. And really, Rolly was supposed to lose, but it is what it is. So shout out to him
I
because he's
wanna.
picking dangerous opponents and he's giving the fans really what they want to see. A lot of people aren't out here doing that.
We need to see
But
him
then,
fight the old guy that almost beat Rolly.
nah, he did be rolling.
He's back on the
Yeah,
come up.
He
he's
did be
beating
rolling.
them.
He was cooking that nigga.
Yeah, he was cooking him. Listen, he could. I think that guy could probably beat Ryan.
Who?
That old man is
What's that rank
Barroso?
name?
dangerous.
Barroso
I
will beat
forgot his
Ryan.
name.
He
He
would.
usually
I
pretty
promise you,
solid.
he would beat Ryan.
That old man is dangerous, man.
Very dangerous. He's supposed to be the champion of the world right now.
Sheesh. Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. He beat Rolly that fight.
That's what I'm saying. He
Yeah,
did.
they build him out. It is what it is.
Yeah, the
It's,
refs took
it's,
that
it's,
one.
it's all it's all politics because Rolly the
It's
new
all business. It's all
yeah
business now.
Rolly more marketable. He pulling more bread. Nobody know who Broso is.
And plus, Barroso old, so it's like Barroso was. That's why they really about to test Rolly right now. The PBC they looking at Rolly like this. Motherfucker, you can't beat the best people. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to get about the Cruz. If you can't beat Eastside Cruz, then we're going to get about the Cruz, and we're going to make money off of him. Plus,
Yeah.
if Cruz gets a belt at 140, what does that mean? That means Tank could come up and fight somebody who's not really that big at 140 and get a belt, a world championship belt at 140.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your Patreon must have flopped bad for you to be on here again. Actually, these live videos are going on YouTube, but since you talking that shit, your ass getting blocked. So you must have flopped your ass up out of here.
Why niggas hating?
I mean, that's a job, bro. His name was Mason. Go lay some bricks. Get the fuck up out of here. What's up, Denisha?
Hey, you know how they want Munguia to fight Canelo now, right?
Yeah.
But what y'all think about Munguia Benavidez fight?
Oh no! I said that earlier, bro. That's a great fight as well because they're both offensive fighters. Mugia is gonna get hurt in that fight, but Mugia go out swinging. But that's a great fight. I
Yeah,
mean,
I think
Mugia,
Benavidez beats him, bro.
yeah, bad,
Yeah,
bad, bad.
Benavidez will beat him. Like he'll beat him. Like
I
I
think
think
Munguia got a
Mungia.
shot, bro. Cause like
Yeah,
Munguia got that Canelo chin, no cap, bro. Like I really do
He
think
get
he
hit
can
too
he
much
can
though.
eat
You
those
said
Benavidez is a
punches.
Mugia
different
has a
fighter.
Canelo chin.
He get hit too
Yeah,
much.
I really think so, and I think he got that dog in him. Like,
He's not as big as Benavidez, right? But he's gonna come at Benavidez the
Benavidez
whole
gonna eat
fight.
him up.
That's why
Listen,
he gonna get his
I
ass
think
whipped.
like I know
Benavidez
y'all
gonna eat him
seen
up. You talking
like
about
Morales and Barrera when they had like that trilogy. I think that's what will happen if we put
if you
No,
try to
no,
press
no.
Benavidez,
You
you gonna get
tripping?
pressed
Nah,
back.
Listen,
bro.
David
I think
Benavidez is
Benavidez
a
is
generational
it's
talent.
way more tested at this point. Like he got
He a
Plan
little
out of there.
seasoned.
He got
He a little seasoned.
he got Andrade out of there. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing. Munguia ain't got that yet. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
So
but
I
look
Not
at
think
yet.
all right, but look at
yeah,
Listen,
this.
he
listen.
might
Right?
last like 7 or 8 rounds, maybe 9 at the most. But then after that is it's a wrap.
Yeah, but
Listen,
all right, but you
Munguia,
gotta look at it like
he's
this,
gonna he will get hurt against David. When you look at the opposition level, they try to give him a shot at Canelo because he beat John Ryder.
Right.
You can't really name nobody that Munguia has beat. His
Exactly.
career has been handled very carefully. He
nah,
also has no
never
That's
defense.
what
They
Chinko.
said he
listen.
has a
Hold on.
chin.
Check
It's
this out.
easy to have a chin when you're not fighting nobody.
That's what the
The thing is,
commentators were saying when he was
he was
fighting Ryder.
competitive with Gabriel Rosado. David Benavidez is a generational talent. He's not a Gabriel Rosado.
What about O'Sullivan? His name was trending around that time,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
then and
The
then
old Sullivan that
yeah yeah.
your boy Laura jumped up and weight and stopped him. As Laura's old. The old Sullivan though.
That's
Old
facts. That's
Sullivan's
facts.
claim to fame is his fucking mustache. But come on, man. Old
Hey,
Sullivan,
let
Derevchenko
me
was nice. Derevchenko was nice.
my
let me
man
put it to
said
you like
old
this, bro.
Sullivan.
If Munguia would face Plant and Andrade like upcoming like this year, or even before the David Benavidez, let's say Munguia faced Andrade and Plant back to back, I think he would have trouble with either one. You know what I'm saying?
He would probably lose to
Yeah, that's what I'm
both.
saying. Like David beat both. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
it's just you can't compare John Ryder to Plant or a prime Andrade. You know what I'm saying?
My man said
Nah,
Gabriel
come on, no, no,
Rosado
no,
was a
no.
world
We
champ. You
can't talk
never
about
watched Creed.
Andrade ain't that good. Like,
I
we
was
gotta
No,
chill.
upset at
listen.
the way
Yeah,
Plant lost
but
against Canelo. That hurt my feelings.
Demetrius Andre would probably whoop Munguia ass. David
Nah, nah, nah,
Benavidez
nah.
is a generational talent. It's a People are avoiding Benavidez because they know they're gonna get the same thing that Andre got. No disrespect to Andre. Andre could fight his ass off, 2-time Olympian. Andre was a guy that people avoided when he was at middleweight and when he was at 154. Like, no, Andre will beat Munguia. It's just that David Benavidez is a generational talent. He's
I
also a
understand what you're
weight bully. He also has
I understand
experience
what
out
you're
of the
saying.
ass. He was 14 years old sparring Triple G. People are ducking him left and right. So
Been
anybody
ducking
who
too.
fights him is going to be a black mark on your career. People gonna be like, "Oh, damn, David did that to him," but they're not going to give David the credit to say maybe he's just that great. So right now, it makes no sense for nobody to fight him. You're not going to get paid for real, and people are going to use it against you, acting like David, is just some run of the mill type of guy instead of us accepting what he is. He's a generational talent. He's a man that could potentially go up to cruiserweight and make
Who y'all
noise.
want him to see outside of Canelo? Who would you want Benavidez to fight outside of
Listen,
Canelo?
yeah.
Oh, I
Who would
want
you
to
want
see
to
him
see him
fight
fight?
Bivol. I want to see him fight David Morrell. I want to see him fight Bertabia.
I
David
got a
Benavidez
question
is
for the
the
fam.
future right now because Canelo done. Canelo giving us bullshit fights against black men who are smaller than him. He done.
Say, man, that last fight, buddy, man, that wasn't even. I watched that fight. I was upset. I felt like
He was
the
trying to get
twin didn't
paid.
actually come into that fight. Like I've seen him fight, and he didn't come into that fight like he didn't came into other fights, and so I was
That
like
money. He came
confused
in
the
for
whole
that
time. I
money.
didn't understand it.
He came in for the money. He
This
proved that
nigga
he
literally
wasn't
said, "Oh
really
yeah, he ain't knocked
all
me
that
out."
lying shit. That was just talk. He was about the money at the end of the day.
So what fight y'all want to see Canelo in?
Why don't y'all think he fight Benavidez for real though?
Benavidez, bro. What the
He's
fuck?
gonna wait. Listen. Here's the thing, right? Like I be telling y'all like, and y'all be laughing. He's gonna fight Benavidez. So what y'all finna tell me when he actually fights Benavidez? Y'all gonna have to get
I'm gonna
Canelo
say
that
I'm
credit.
gonna make a video and say I was wrong. Then after that, I'm gonna tell y'all prepare for Canelo to get knocked out. But yo, I don't know. I'm random says KJ, you can't tell me NUA wasn't on that shit versus Fulton. That shit was a fluke. No, I watched the fight. Fulton, he seemed like he was intimidated by NUA's power. Also, NUA had some great traps and great setups. I can't just say that NUA is on that shit. He might be though. You never know.
Yeah.
We've never seen another guy that dominant. You know, another Asian that dominant since Pacquiao, and we know Pacquiao was on that shit allegedly. So who knows?
Yeah.
But
Boy, that
anyway, he
Asian
does
after
have
he
skills.
five, boy.
Hmm?
I say that little Asian. I don't want to offend anybody, but I know he's of Asian descent. I don't know his name, but that dude five, boy. Boy, his hands are so
Anyway,
fast you can't even see him.
yeah, he's very athletic, very athletic. Can't take nothing away from him.
Yeah, but who's in that weight class with anyway?
Hey, hold on. Somebody, he's in a weak weight class.
Yeah, that's the
Somebody
thing.
said
That's
Canelo
why.
can never win with y'all. There's always going to be a guy that said he's avoiding. We're begging him to fight David Benavidez for the last 3 years. Y'all talking about he can't win.
Yeah,
Literally, if he fights Benavidez, he
But
shuts the
that's the
entire
thing.
world up.
There was
He
bigger
doesn't want to
fights than
do it.
Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm?
there was way bigger fights than Benavidez. Benavidez
There's
just
no bigger fight than
listen.
The
Benavidez.
fans been asking for this for like
Who?
4 years, yo.
Hold on.
Who?
Benavidez.
Tell me somebody that's a bigger fight than Canelo and Benavidez, a bigger opponent than Benavidez for Canelo right now.
There is no other
There's
unless Floyd come back and fight. That's the biggest fight
motherfucker said Crawford.
that
Come
ain't
on,
gonna happen.
bro.
Nah, Crawford too
Crawford.
small.
Terrence Crawford. No, Terrence Crawford doesn't even have a big name. He never has.
Nah, he never
Even
had.
after what he did to Errol Spence, he's still not a pay per
It
view
would turn into
attraction.
a good fight though. It would turn into a good fight.
Bro,
It
get
would
the
turn into
fuck
a big
out
Nah,
of
fight
here,
people
Canelo
would
gonna
want to
eat
see
that
it.
nigga. He gonna eat that nigga.
But
Nah,
nah,
he's too
what?
small. He's too
Canelo
small
gonna
for
eat.
Canelo. Canelo
You
cracked too hard for
First
him.
of
extra
all,
now.
Canelo has
Crawford.
a chin. First of all,
Yeah,
and
he's
he's
not
way
gonna do that
bigger.
to Canelo.
And
No.
he's way bigger.
Let me
Have
tell
you
you,
watched
you
Bud
talking about a
fight?
good fight.
Yes,
Terrence Crawford is
Come
just
I
on,
don't
too
watch
bruh.
Bud since
small.
like 2015, 16.
Nobody
Canelo gonna
wants to see
cook him,
Bud
bro.
jump up
It's
three
gonna be
weight
bad.
divisions, bro.
Bro, he
Hold on,
gotta remember.
let me break it down to y'all. David Benavidez headlining pay-per-views with Caleb Plant and Demetrius Andre in his 20s. Terrence Crawford just had his biggest paycheck of his career, and he was 30. He was
I'm
30,
sorry, 30.
35 years old, 36. Other than that, nobody was tuning in. Casuals weren't tuning in to see Terrence Crawford. Errol Spence really sold the fight.
But didn't he have like a bad manager and the
Look,
BBC or
I'm gonna
whatever it
tell you
is was like
something.
Yes, yeah, and not
Hold
the
on, hold on.
against
PBC.
him or
Tom
something like
Hanks.
that?
You know who
Yeah, Bob
Crawford
Arum.
should
Yes,
fight?
Bob Arum was racist. But this is my point. I'm not knocking Bud. I'm not saying it's all Bud's fault. I'm saying that there's no way that Crawford and Canelo will be a bigger fight than David Benavidez, and Crawford has never been a household name ever, ever, ever. David
You're
Benavidez is
right. Just
building
because of the
himself up.
community that I come in.
Like it makes no. And Crawford is coming up 3 weight classes. Nobody wants to see that shit besides Mexicans who want to see a black man get beat up by any means. They don't care if he got 100 pound weight
Facts.
differential. They just want to see his ass get beat. This is boxing. I want to see a real fight. I want to see something where I don't know who's gonna win.
Listen, I agree. Benavidez is a fight to make, but this is recent. You feel me? Like he wasn't
Recent
always
three
that.
years.
It wasn't always that guy where it was just like, yeah, you gotta fight him. He wasn't that guy till recently.
Boy.
He wasn't that
Crawford
guy
wants the
till
Canelo fight.
recently.
No, Crawford wants money. Crawford wants money. It's not about
If
fighting
Crawford,
Canelo.
That's
I'm
why he's not
telling
gonna
y'all
fight
right
Bruce.
now, if
That's why he's
Crawford
not gonna fight
Canelo
Bruce.
happen, Crawford is going to beat
Listen,
Canelo up. I'm
Yeah,
you
trying
know.
to
okay.
explain this
That's
to
what's
y'all.
up.
He's going to
Boy,
beat the man up.
Well, hold on.
It's gonna happen,
oh
bro.
my
I'm
Man,
telling
knock
Beat
you.
it
him up.
off. Come on,
Beat him
man,
up
knock
though.
it off. Crawford ain't beating Canelo. Canelo's
three
way too big. You gotta keep in
three
mind.
weight classes, bro. And
He
you
jumped to
like
Canelo's
20
listen,
fighting
pounds,
at
bro.
honest, Crawford may
175
be
He
pounds.
one
was
of the
20
best
pounds.
fighters ever. Crawford could have potentially beat Floyd, but Floyd didn't jump up to fight Triple G, and Triple G was 160. Canelo is 168.
Yeah.
The great
20
Floyd
pounds,
Mayweather
bro.
said, "No, I'm not fighting Triple G." But Crawford is going to jump up from 147 to 168 and actually beat Canelo.
It's not
Come
gonna happen.
on, man.
Hey man,
Make it make
things.
sense.
Hey, I'm telling y'all.
On
Mark my
top
words.
of the
Bud gonna put
rehydration
on.
too.
Bud gonna put on. Watch.
You gonna put on, all right. You gonna put on and put out. that
And put on the
motherfucker,
canvas.
Listen,
you gonna
you know
put
who
on.
Crawford need to fight? Crawford need to,
That
and I
motherfucker gonna
really
get
think.
knocked out.
If it come down to a
Listen,
brawl,
hold
Canelo's
on, hold
gonna come
on.
alive, bro.
Listen, it's
I
going to
think
come down
Tank.
to Bud Crawford don't have the mental profile to do what Jamel Cello did. That's why he's gonna get knocked out. Like,
Man, I want to see Tank versus Crawford, man. I think Tank will smack Crawford.
oh my, see this that
Bro,
bull now.
come
Okay,
on, fam.
Tank smack the
That
fuck.
wouldn't even be a.
Hold on.
I like
oil
Tank, but that
can,
wouldn't even be a fair fight, bro.
oil can. You
Wait a
can't get
minute, wait a
mad because
minute.
you asking for the same thing with Canelo and Crawford.
Yeah.
Listen. Gamboa
Yeah. Okay.
almost clapped Crawford.
Yeah, Crawford was
Imagine what
weighed in
Tank
at
would do to him.
140 though. You know that, right?
Because he has a hard time against smaller fighters that can move. Crawford.
First
So
off,
what happened
Gamboa
when
and
you
Tank
put him
gonna
in the
fight in
ring
that, but like, and
with
second,
Tank?
Crawford was 140 at the time.
It is what it is. We could bring Tank up to 140, 147. He's a dog.
Boy, y'all gonna try and
Nah,
put
Listen,
Tank in
I
the
wouldn't do that.
hospital.
I wouldn't do that.
Okay, so you think that Errol Spence has
listen.
less punch resistance than Tank Davis?
No, it's not about that. It's that Tank can move. You see what I'm saying? And he has a hard time against smaller fighters. He struggled with Gamboa. So imagine how much he's gonna struggle with Tank.
But do you know that he fought Game Boy at 140? Do you know that Bud is saying that 147 is hard for him to make now? So really, Bud is 154. Tank is legitimately 135 pounds.
Crawford can make 147. So
Yeah, but he said that he could go up to 154, and he's struggling to make 47 now. He said it was hard to make it in the fight against Errol Spence.
I
Crawford
think
and
the fight
Tank
of the
have a
year would be
20-pound difference between each other.
matter of fact,
Tank and the Asian guy.
hold on. I
That'd be
think
a good
Spence
fight.
beats Crawford in the rematch, man. And I'm
Oh,
probably the
listen,
only
I'm
one who
doing that
believes
live
that here.
tomorrow.
Nah.
I'm going
I'm
live
probably
about that tomorrow, man. I thought about it, and Spence actually does have more of a chance than I thought, and I'm gonna share why tomorrow in the live.
You're not fighting though. Damn, Bud say you're not fighting him. Bud say you done.
Bud can't say that; it's in contract. You cannot get out of the contract unless
I
you
mean,
want
yeah,
to
but
get
this boy
sued.
just had like surgery and stuff like that, right?
No, Arrow had surgery, so Arrow's gonna heal his body.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
unless Arrow calls off the fight has to happen. It's in contract.
Even if it's
There's a
2 years
rematch
later or a
clause.
year and a half later,
Huh?
even
It's
if it's like
crazy.
over a year later,
It
still.
doesn't matter. You signed a contract. You saw Deontay Wilder. He forced Tyson Fury to fight him the third time because Tyson Fury didn't want to have to pay all the millions of dollars. This shit is not no joke, man.
How
You put
long?
your
Wait,
name on a dollar line, you'll get sued.
is the details like that though? Like, how long does Crawford have to
Somebody,
wait for Spence?
hold on.
Yeah, that backhand is serious in the contract.
Somebody said you and Southpaw are lovers. I don't watch Southpaw, and I'm blocking that ass. So peace. I don't do all that. We don't get down like that over here. You know, I
Wait,
like
hold on,
women.
KJ, hold on. But wait, what?
Uh huh.
How long does a fighter have to wait? Typically, I guess. How long Bud got to wait for Spence? Like, how long does he have to
Spence
wait?
just got surgery, so they'll probably be fighting at the end of the year or
Right,
sometime next year.
right.
But I think Bud could still go and and make another fight. I don't think that they said that Bud can't have any extra
Ah,
fights.
okay. That's what I
But
was thinking. All right, bet. So he's
yeah,
still gonna
no, I
fight
don't
Spence
think I
regardless.
don't think it's in the contract that Bud can't have a fight in between. But at the end of the day,
He
when
still got
Spence
to fight
calls
Spence.
his name, he has to answer or he'll be sued.
Dang, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I mean, no, he signed his name on a dotted line.
Apparently, like I don't know if I watch Blue Blood Sports, but he was saying that Spence shouldn't even took the fight for real because he had all these different he had all these issues before the fight, like the eye
At the
issue.
end of the day, Spence got paid all types of buku money.
Yeah,
So what? He got his ass whooped. He should have took the fight.
yeah,
He
Yeah,
got paid.
man.
I don't know about you. I had my ass whooped before. I didn't get a check. I didn't get a fucking dime.
yeah.
You
Nah,
understand what I'm
I got
saying?
clipped a couple times before.
I think something was wrong with
Most
Tank.
people get
Though.
their
I
ass
mean,
whooped for free every
with
day.
Spence. Something was wrong
I'm
with
glad
him.
he
He never
fired his trainer
got
because he
What was
didn't
their
look
payout?
prepared
What
in
was their
that fight
payout?
at
Hold on,
all.
$50 million, $50 million?
who fired their trainer?
What was the
Oh
payout for
boy,
the fight?
what's his name? Spence fired his trainer, didn't he? He ain't with the
This
same guy.
nah,
Gary James? Nah,
Smith ain't fired DJ.
yeah, I ain't hear that.
I thought he did. I swear that was the news in Dallas that he got rid of that trainer and
nah,
was
nah.
started training with somebody
Nah,
else.
man,
You
you
know how
heard
he
that
going
from
with Floyd Mayweather
you
It
heard that
wasn't
from
the
the
promotions
trainer.
or
He
something
wasn't
like
even
that,
listening
ain't
to that nigga during the fight. If you peep, he
you
wasn't
heard the
listening to him.
grapevine. You heard that from the grapevine. The two motherfuckers they lied to your ass, boy.
it? Okay,
Hey,
I guess that was like that show was the rumor because I'm a native of Dallas, so that was the rumor out here that he got rid of him.
yeah, they also said that Aerospace crashed his car because Mo3 was chasing him. I don't look, y'all Dallas
Oh yeah,
motherfuckers.
I
Y'all
heard that
somebody
shit.
lie
We
to
was
shit.
laughing about that too, bro.
I can't just jump and say go off what y'all say. I'm sorry.
Man, only listen. What are the only
I'm keeping it real.
sports
Fuck
movies
that.
you
Y'all
got to
motherfuckers
listen to?
got
Showbiz.
afros in the back of the head, but then got the fade up front.
Come on
I
now,
can't
come
listen to
on
nobody
now.
from Dallas, boy. Shit, y'all credibility gone.
Hey,
Y'all can dance though.
just
Y'all
the
can
dude,
dance and y'all
just
can
the
rap.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah, they got OT Mexican.
If Spence has
He
any
from Houston.
dignity, he will not ask for a rematch. It's the opposites. If Spence has dignity, he should ask for the rematch because that's
Right.
what happens. Sometimes you take a big loss, you try to come back and see if you could win. Do y'all know what happened the first time Ali fought Joe Frazier? Ali got that ass whooped. Ali got
Yeah, he
dropped
lost
and
the first
everything.
time.
He
He
got
got
dog.
his ass. He didn't lose. He got his ass whooped. It was a bad fight. First off,
Yeah.
Ali was having sex before the damn fight. He came in there, wasn't in shape, didn't have his legs under him. Literally hours before the fight, he was having sex, and he got dropped in that fight, and he got beat on in that fight. So I'm telling you, man, like it was just he got an ass whooping, but it is what it is. Part of boxing, part of life. He came back, he won.
Imagine
I
what
think Spence
Tyson
will
would
be
have done
fighting
to
at
him.
154.
Was that the fight he had after he got out of prison? Like he hadn't been fighting for a while. Was that the first fight he had?
He never went to prison. He just
He never
got
went
banned
to
from the
prison.
sport. But I don't know if that was his first fight back.
because you know they had banned him for that little while. I was
Yeah,
thinking
but
about the
I
story
don't
and
think
telling like
Frazier. I
jail
don't
or
think he
something.
just came back and straight up fought Frazier. But somebody says you showing more double standards. What double standard am I showing? Don't just make a statement. Give an example. Why does Nello get no credit for Charlo, but Benavidez gets credit for Andre? Both moved up. It's not about Benavidez getting credit for Andre. Benavidez fought Caleb Plant. You understand? Nello don't get credit for. I didn't give Benavidez that much credit for damn Andre. I already said Benavidez is bigger than Andre. I said that I made a video and I said, and I made a live and I
And
said that
Andre
Canelo
older
is using
too.
Benavidez as a weapon because Canelo keeps telling these men. They told Caleb Plant, if you beat Benavidez, you can get a rematch with Canelo. They told Andre, if you beat Benavidez, you can get a rematch with Canelo. So he's using Benavidez as a weapon to make
Hey
sure he
KJ.
doesn't have to fight Benavidez, while also saying that Benavidez isn't on his level. But every time someone wants to fight Canelo, they're calling Benavidez to fight that fight. So if Benavidez isn't nobody, why are y'all using him as a stepping stone to Canelo? If he ain't shit, it makes no sense. Beat
But
Benavidez,
first
and
he
then
said
you
he
give
want to
me.
fight him because he's
Basically,
Mexican, I think
you're
too.
saying you're admitting that Benavidez isn't somebody.
Do you feel like they're treating Boots the same way when it comes to
No, no,
No,
like
Boost don't have
Haney,
no.
no.
He
Secure,
don't
and
He
have
all
ain't
no
them?
good
How
enough.
that
marketability.
he's taking all these other fights?
Nah.
Boost lazy. Boost don't have no marketability. He could be on TikTok talking shit right
He
now.
too cool. He too cool. He too
Yeah,
cool. He way
he
too
not
cool.
marketing himself. That's on
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
Look, Plant. It said Plant Canelo's leftovers didn't even knock him out. Yeah, and Canelo didn't knock out John Ryder, but Jaime Munguia did. So would you say that Munguia is better than Canelo or hits harder than
Exactly.
Canelo? No, you wouldn't. So I'm
Exactly.
so glad that Jaime Munguia is shitting on Ryder like that because now it put a huge hole in your argument.
Listen, I think Canelo.
Canelo had an injured hand. Okay, all right, okay. I'm done.
He's gonna
I'm
fight him.
done.
He's gonna fight him.
I'm done.
They're gonna fight.
Pitbull beat Tank. I'm not arguing that. Why are you crying now? He's fighting the black fighters you wanted. Please. He's fighting black fighters jumping up in weight. First off, Benavidez is black if you look at him
Why are you
real
spamming?
close. If you look at Benavidez under a microscope, you can see the way his facial structure is. You can see the way he acts, the way he
Got that
cornrow his
Negro
damn
blood.
hair. Benavidez is black, and Benavidez is a black fighter that Canelo is ducking within his weight class. Canelo only wants to fight black men smaller than him. He doesn't want to fight a black man from his weight class.
Wait, did you say Benavides is black?
Yeah, Benavidez is black, man. Look at him.
He black. He tripping, man.
Bro, he's black, man. Let me tell you, listen. All
What?
of the lands, all of the Americas, North America, Latin America, South America, you know what I'm saying? They were all originally inhabited by black people. When the Spaniards came over, they mixed in with some of those people, and you also had the Mongoloids who came over as well. So they all mixed in with the black people. So what you have is you have a bunch of people who go under different nationalities, like Mexican, but some of them are just white men, some of them are Asian, and some of them are black.
They don't want to
You
have
look
that
at
conversation,
Benavidez, he
KJ.
looks like an Aboriginal American,
They don't want to hear that one.
huh?
I said people don't want to have that conversation.
Big facts. Whatever,
I don't
whatever,
give a
whatever.
damn.
I'm not African American. You know what I'm
When
saying?
I
So,
named the Americas, I'm only talking about the two Americas.
right.
I said
OCO,
North and
OCO
South.
King, I see you.
I said Latin America because talking about South America.
Listen, well, that's beyond the. You know what I'm saying? That's something else. But yeah, I think Canelo fights him. I think Canelo fights him.
He never gonna fight him.
He gonna fight him. He gonna fight him. He ain't ducking him. That's too big of a fight to make. That's a mega
I'm not
fight.
gonna. Somebody said Canelo hasn't fought anyone for reals. No, that's false. Canelo
Nah,
at
that's
one
bad.
point was producing one of the best resumes ever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
Because
guess what?
Danny Jacobs
That
was.
motherfucker, he no longer wants to do that no more. KJ, you have good takes. Make a YouTube. I already made a YouTube. I've been putting my lives on YouTube. I just started doing it. We making good traction. I'm getting a lot of views and getting a lot of
I got a
comments and all
question
that
for you,
shit.
big dog.
Yeah.
Got a question for you. When Canelo and Floyd fought, did Floyd go up a weight, or were they in the same, or did Canelo go down? I'm trying to figure out how did that.
It was at a
He's
catch weight.
168
It was at a
now.
catch
How,
weight.
how did they fight?
Wait, hold on.
It
Let's
was
be
at a
real about
catch
that
weight.
too, because Floyd said he would never
Catchweight.
fight
What is
at a
that?
catch weight. Hold on. Floyd said he would never fight at a catch weight, right? And then he fought Canelo at a catch weight. Not only that, but Floyd was trying to fight Canelo before that. So he was trying to fight Canelo as green as he could get him.
Yeah, but he was gonna fight him when he
He
was
fought
green
him at
at
all three levels of
137.
Canelo and beat
But
him
at
Yeah,
the
all
end
three
of
Canelo
the
had
times.
40
day,
fights when
at
he
the end of
fought
the
Floyd,
day,
though. He had
when
like
Floyd
42
fought
fights.
Canelo, Floyd was an old ass man.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah,
And
nah.
People,
Canelo, at the end of the day, he
Listen,
came into the fight at
people don't
no,
give
160.
no,
Floyd
He
but
credit for
came
but
into
that,
the
but
but
fight
he
at
was a
hold
youth
on, hold on.
165.
fighter. Canelo should have
But
whooped him.
experience goes a way longer way than youth,
I mean,
man.
but one could say he was
Okay,
old
it
though. One could
sounds
say he was
good,
old.
but if that's the case, then all the time the
Especially
younger
when
man
you
would
just
lose.
been
That's not true.
fighting, especially when you just
36
been
is old
fighting.
in boxing, the line.
You know, the best fighter he had fought around that time was what, Cotto's brother. Like, nah, he was green. Canelo was mad green at that time, man.
Wait, wasn't Canelo already a world champion at that time?
He had 40 fights. He had over 40 fights too.
Yeah, but most
Yeah,
of those fights was
didn't he
in,
turn pro at 15?
but most of those fights
How
was
many
in
different weight
Mexico,
classes
man.
does Canelo have belts in?
He
Huh?
got belts in like five, right? Like five?
Yeah.
I'm
47,
saying so he
54,
been jumping
60.
around there. I wasn't sure. Okay, I was trying to be sure he been jumping around getting his belts or not, but he really been putting in work.
You
Yeah,
gotta go.
Canelo has one of the best resumes in boxing. I mean, who?
Yeah. He do. Yeah, Canelo got a nice
How it
resume.
feel? Hold up, guys, hold up. We got something. It says how it feel getting 500 views of TikTok with Canelo hating every one. Not the clout you wanted, huh? All right, look, go. I like to tell
Blocking.
you,
What you say?
sayonara.
Blocking.
You see, your ass
Sayonara.
is up
Big
out of
block,
here, baby.
big block,
How does it feel that you're not going to be able to witness greatness anymore on KJI
right
TV?
cross block,
Peace.
Sayonara,
I'm
buddy.
not hating on Canelo. I think Canelo.
jab
I think
block.
I think in
Yeah,
boxing, Canelo's
man.
that guy. I think he's a tough guy. And then I
I
got
feel like
I
Tank.
mean,
King
he the cash
Olajuwon,
cow. He
boy.
been the cash cow for a while.
Yeah.
I
I
feel
think
like
Canelo's that guy. I don't think he's scared of
Dikembe
nobody.
Mutombo. I feel like Prime Shaq. I'm blocking the hell out of these motherfuckers tonight.
I want to say he's not scared of nobody because I'm like, why do y'all think genuinely he hasn't fought Benavidez besides like Benavidez
I'm not
power or
scared of
something like that?
Benavidez. He's gonna fight him. He's gonna fight
So why
him.
do you think he hasn't fought him already though, bro? That's what I'm asking. Like, why?
Somebody says, why don't you keep the same energy for
I don't
Tank? You're
know.
always talking about him.
I
I'm
could
the
say
one
like
who
maybe
said,
like he
my
was
man
dealing with
Levi
that
coming
hand
in late.
injury, right?
I'm the one
And
who
then
said that Devin Haney would beat Tank. I'm the one who said that Tank at this point he hasn't fought anybody where we could
Yeah.
submit. He could submit his greatness. So how am I not keeping the same energy with Tank? Tank isn't
Yeah.
out here. Tank is at a position where he can't even do what Canelo is doing. Nobody want to see Tank fights fighters coming up from a smaller weight class anymore.
Plus,
Tank
a
gonna
lot
beat
of
him up.
Tank's wins
like
haven't exactly aged well.
cause listen, Tank right now. That's the thing. Like
Hold up.
right. So hold on,
Hey,
because I just mentioned the two top
BB,
guys
hold
in
on. I think
boxing right now is Canelo and Tank, right? And I say the same, and I'm saying that right, but I'm saying the same thing. Like with Tank, he could go up and be great, but I think the fact that he's with Floyd, I think
Money,
Floyd
money,
gives
no.
him
money.
It
a
said that
better
he already
chance.
left Floyd.
I'm about to say
Tank was
he
the
said he
main
left for like
fight
a year or
happening
two
right now.
ago.
They had
Nobody still
Yo
worked for
Levi.
Floyd.
Levi, what was you saying?
No,
You
hold
said
on.
you made a good point, man. What'd you say?
Uh, I think I was saying, money, money, money. Or the thing before that, I was saying that Tank's wins haven't exactly aged very well.
No,
That's facts.
Jose Pedraza was the first big fight he ever won. Now Jose Pedraza is fighting Shakur Stevenson. No, not Shakur Stevenson. Keyshawn Davis in what is a stepping stone fight for
Oh,
Keyshawn.
forgot about Keyshawn. Ain't Keyshawn one of them big
Yeah,
knockout guys
he,
too?
yeah, yeah. I love Keyshawn, so that's not a knock on him. But also Hector Garcia. He fought Hector Garcia for around beginning of last year. Then
That was a
then
good
in the
fight.
later half of the year, he lost his title at 130. Ryan Garcia is basically not doing a lot right now, and Rolly's a joke. So how are his wins aging? And wait, what's another one?
Garcia
Gamboa.
just won his most recent fight,
Gamboa's
didn't he?
Gamboa's old and shot.
Yeah,
So
Tank,
Gamboa
basically,
was
Tank,
done, man. Hey, Levi,
yeah,
he was throwing dart after dart after dart after
yeah,
dart.
and Gamboa was marking him up.
Tank need to be fighting Lomachenko. He need to be fighting Teofimo. Tank
Who
need
was
to be
Handy's next
fighting.
opponent? I need to update. Who? Anybody know?
Um,
I don't think he's got one
Probably
yet.
his
He
mandatory,
don't got one yet.
or if Eddie Hearn is to
Haney.
be believed, Ryan Garcia.
I would watch Haney versus Ryan though because that'd be
I would,
right. Ryan
yeah, I
shouldn't
would
fight
definitely
Haney.
watch that.
If Ryan, I would watch it though. But if
Nah,
Haney
Haney's
fights
cracking on.
Ryan is taking a step outside of boxing. Like it's gonna look so bad. The Tank fight looks
Wait. Did
bad. The
somebody say
Ryan
Ryan
fight.
Garcia and Haney?
Well, that's what Eddie Hearn has been pushing for. I made a
That'd be a good
TikTok
fight. I
about it
watch it.
earlier.
I'm about to say like what?
That's a good fight. I
That's
watch
a
it.
good fight. Yeah,
No,
that's a
that's
good
not a
fight.
good.
Boy,
That's not
that
a
is
good
not a
fight.
good
That's
fight.
not a good
That
fight.
is not a good fight at all.
That would be Ryan making his exit out of the boxing game. Like that's
Basically, he's
Yeah, I
done.
love
I'm
He'll
saying
never
it's a
get
Yeah,
money
another
fight. When
fight.
I'm saying good fight, I'm saying it's a money fight.
he he
Who's
should have
gonna want to
given
watch Ryan
he should have
Garcia
given
get
Rolly
beat
what he
up? You
Ryan
wanted
know
to
has
he's
make it
10
gonna
fun.
million
lose.
followers on Instagram. Everybody gonna watch that.
So he's gonna bring in his followers, but nobody, no boxing fans. It's like
Hold
I
on.
guess
Let me.
the Jake. I
Yeah,
guess
Hold
you
on.
could
he'll
say
bring
he
his
did
Listen.
Jake
followers,
Paul
but
Hold
he's
on.
fight.
not going to
Hold
bring a
on.
He
belt
Ryan
home with
didn't
him.
fight Tank. He didn't beat
The thing
he didn't beat
is,
nobody to fight
hold on.
Isla. It was his
Nah,
marketing.
guys,
The reason
listen,
he
chill
fought
out.
Tank.
The thing is that we got to give fighters their credit when they the type of fighters who will fight anyone, win or lose. Like I'm not, I don't think Rolly's like the toughest, most skilled fighter
That's the
out
fight I
there,
want to
right?
talk about.
But
That one.
like for
Yeah.
example,
I
hold
gave
on, hold
Rolly
on. For
his
example,
credit.
Nobody's
I
Rolly
think I don't
dangerous.
know if you
his
was here
credit
early in the
because
live. I
Rolly will
said
get in
that
the ring with anybody. So I watch Rolly win or lose. I watch him.
yeah, but no. But
Yeah.
I think that Ryan, the reason why Ryan and Rolly are in two different positions. Ryan is bigger than Rolly. Ryan is one of the most popular boxers in the world.
Right.
So what happened to him
Take
against
that
Tank,
as a
we could
factor.
write it off and say, okay, it's Tank Davis. But if he fights Devin, Devin's not even a knockout guy. So then it's going to be the skill exposure
He's going to
again.
get humiliated.
Like, yeah, basically what happened to Regis Prograis. Only thing is, if you go on Walmart and be like, "Hey, did you catch the Regis Prograis
Actually,
fight?" They're gonna be like, "Regis Prograis." They're
actually,
gonna ask
that's
you
an
about some type of tomato sauce.
actually it would
Regis
be
Yeah,
Prograis,
it
Haney
would be
just
worse
showed
if
class on
Devin's
him. It
nobody
wasn't even a
knows who
fair
Regis
fight.
is.
Nah,
Everybody, the
but
dude.
entire world is watching
but
Ryan
Ryan,
lose, so it's worse when he loses. Just like if he were to
uh,
win, it would
nah,
be even greater when he wins.
It would
but
it
Ryan
would be
can lose
worse
to
if
stay relevant.
it would
Like,
be worse if
Ryan can
Devin
lose to
stopped
stay
him.
relevant.
If Devin Haney stops Ryan, he has to retire.
Nah, you don't gotta
And well, I
retire.
wouldn't even think.
Why do
I wouldn't
fans
say he
think
got to
like that,
retire.
man?
You know why?
You don't gotta
Huh?
You know why,
retire.
Levi? Because Oscar De La Hoya lost almost all of his big fights. It
Yeah.
depends on
Well,
how people
Same thing
look
with
at it.
Tyson.
well, um, well, he didn't
You
lose
gotta
all his
retire.
big fights. There were a lot of them that he lost, but
Yeah, I said no. I said most of them. Most of them. Ryan could win. Ryan should have fought. He should have made the
yeah.
Rolly fight happen.
Look,
But Rolly and
I
them, I
mean,
guess
yeah,
they
look.
were going in
Ryan's
different
problem is
directions.
that
He could have beat Rolly.
Ryan's problem was that he let a lot of power go to his head and let him think that he was bigger than the title.
Well, you can be bigger than the title, but when you try to be bigger than the title, you have to
Yeah,
have a skill level
yeah,
very, very high.
like that's the problem that stopped the fight with Haney. He said, "Oh, he thought he was going to be Haney Garcia. It's Garcia Haney." But I don't care how popular you are. The
I
champion
just think
gets
you
the
be the A
benefit
side
there.
of that. That don't even make sense.
Yeah,
Which is
yeah.
I kind of had a problem with how they handled the Haney Prograis deals. Even seeing how it ended out, Regis should have been given the benefit of the doubt there.
Hmm.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you
Like
mean?
it should have
Was his
been
resume as
Prograis
stacked as,
Haney, not
as
Haney
his?
Prograis.
This is the thing, though, Levi. At the end of the day, if Haney proved he was undisputed at 135, and he has a bigger name than Prograis. So
Yeah,
if
Yeah.
but
you're the guy at your one weight class and you move up to fight the other guy, some of your energy is going to transfer over. Like when Floyd was moving up back in the day, most of the time he was the A side unless he ran into another superstar. Like when he ran into De La Hoya. De La Hoya was a superstar in his own right. So
mhm.
boxing is about skill, but it's also about entertainment. The problem nowadays is they're making it too much about entertainment. It's supposed to be a balance. So I didn't have no problem with it being Haney Prograis because Haney has proven himself on the legacy side of things, beating Loma, becoming undisputed. But he's also proven himself to be a bigger star than Prograis. But neither one of them are really huge stars to begin with.
Yeah,
Prograis
and,
is also no star.
yeah, yeah, but how does it also make Devin make him a star? He's a great fighter, but uh, the pay-per-view sales against Lomachenko weren't that impressive.
Weren't good. Yeah, that's what I said. I said Devin is more of a star than Prograis, but neither one of them are really huge stars. That's
Yeah,
how I ended my
No, no,
statement.
no. But still, what he did in that fight with Lomachenko, that's
yeah.
what propelled him as well. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Whether that fight's so good or not, after that fight, you gotta respect Haney as a
Yeah, he beat him
fighter.
Yeah.
You
twice,
know?
didn't he?
Oh, I
Once
respect
over
him
there and once back
tremendously.
home.
Yeah, Kambosos. Um.
They say
Oh yeah,
Loma's
yeah,
supposed to be
yeah.
fighting Kambosos. Now, hold up.
Oh,
Why in the
Loma
hell is
will.
Loma be fighting Kambosos? I don't understand that fight at all.
Huh?
I don't understand why Loma will be fighting Kambosos at this
He
period in
want
his career.
because he wants a belt.
Kambosos has a belt?
No, they're fighting for a vacant belt. Well, what are the belts
Oh,
that
okay.
Haney dropped?
Oh, because they strip. Okay, okay. But why would he have to go through Kambosos? They're using Kambosos' history as undisputed, but they know Kambosos really wasn't like
No,
that.
or not
Why
even
is the
undisputed.
hmm?
Kambosos was never undisputed. Tio was never undisputed. They didn't have the WBC belt.
They said that Kambosos. Whoa, Haney had a belt when
Yeah,
Kambosos
Haney.
was unified.
Yeah, look. When Loma went to fight Tio, he dropped the WBC belt and took on that franchise tag, and they gave Haney the vacant belt.
They gave Haney the vacant belt. That's why they said he had the email.
Yeah, they put that email status on him. I didn't think that was fair from the beginning.
Right. But then he fought Kambosos. Kambosos was unified. He had 3, and Devin had 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, Tio was never undisputed.
But
We know
yeah,
Loma was
he
undisputed,
was
and
never. They were
Kambosos.
never undisputed, and he should have been, but he didn't have that belt.
Okay. This guy Levi know what the hell he's talking about. Yeah, you damn right. That's why Levi come up and
Yeah,
contribute to the
yeah,
damn lives
yeah,
every day.
yeah. Tio was never undisputed, despite how much he likes to say that he was, and even how much ESPN decides to sell that story.
Damn, Levi on ESPN as hey. Now as far as wish I had 1K followers to join. Well, Carlos, you better start. I don't know. You gotta just start posting boxing videos like highlights and shit. People will start following you. You can come on up. But
So
back to what I was saying. Before we talked about that. We was talking about selling and
Canelo.
who has a pay per view name and all that shit. I don't think that Devin Haney will ever be a pay per view star. I think he doesn't have natural charisma, but I don't think
Well,
it matters because
it's his
Tank
I
fighting
don't
Davis
believe
is
style
a
nothing
that's
you
not
fighter
said.
really
and
getting
Tank
him big
Davis needs a
numbers.
dance partner.
Look, it's his
Devin the
fighting
same time.
style and his level of knockouts that's not getting him big numbers.
Hmm.
Also, I feel like he type corny. Like he try to be somebody he not. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Devin be trying to be somebody he not. You feel me?
No, I disagree with that.
We're
What
not
do you
gonna
what,
bad
what do you
mouth
mean by
Devin
that?
Haney like that, bro. One of the greatest
Listen,
boxers in the
I
world right
like I
now.
Like
like
when Devin talk
watching
trash,
Devin fight.
it's not convincing.
Yeah, so he's
Listen,
not
Devin.
charismatic, but I don't think him trying to talk trash to him being somebody he's not. Not people can't help if they're not
Listen, this
charismatic.
No, all right. No, what I'm saying is that he's not convincing. That's what I mean when I say somebody's not. I feel like he's not convincing when he talks. You know what I'm saying?
What
He
Yeah,
else
but
do
doesn't.
he
you
can't,
need from a
he
guy that's
can't help
going out
that.
there and performing
Yeah,
the way
but he
that
lets
Devin
his
is
fighting
performing?
do the
What else do you
talking. When
need?
Devin really do.
But that's
He
why he's
let
not
his
gonna be
fighting
a
do the
pay per view
talking.
star.
Nah, bro, he's an exciting fighter. I really do think so. I think Devin's an exciting fighter because he be boxing a lot, right? But he be in the pocket, like you know what I'm saying.
He
Like
do be in the
even
pocket a lot.
Floyd,
His
like
fights, man.
when even Floyd didn't stay in the pocket like that. You know what I mean? It
With
would
Yeah.
jab,
Westfall,
it's taking room over, you
Floyd
know.
was in the
But
pocket a lot
Haney,
too.
he'll stay in the pocket. That's why that Loma fight was so good because
No,
he
that's
was
why I
in the
like
pocket
I like
with
the movie
Loma
part
the
of that.
whole time.
But there's something I think he does not have Tank or Ryan Power that one punch knockout. I think he'd get more knockouts with accumulation of shots. Like I think he could have stopped Kambosos in the second fight if he hadn't been headhunting so much.
Hey, Levi, and at 140, Devin looks like he has really good power, man.
Yeah, yeah. I
Like
mean, even Regis.
he dropped pro grades with
It
one
do.
hitters.
Yeah, and even with Regis,
I
he
was saying
probably
140,
could
he
have gotten
dangerous, bro, for sure.
Haney probably could have gotten a stoppage with Regis if he had thrown some flurries and got the ref to pay attention.
Well, not even, but it's a mental thing too. It's an approach. Haney doesn't go in there to stop guys. He goes in there to get the win, and that's another reason why he's not going to be really a pay per view star. Because people they love to see the killer mentality in
Yeah, but
all
the
sports.
thing,
They love to see somebody that
yeah, but
when
the
they
thing,
got you hurt, they're gonna go for the kill.
yeah, but that's the thing with same with him, same with Shakur. They don't care. They just go in there to win.
Yeah, they learned that from watching Money Mayweather. But what they don't understand is Floyd spent his entire early career being that killer,
Yeah, but he kept breaking
and
his
it
hands so
built him
much.
a fan base. Hmm?
Yeah, but he stopped being that killer because he kept breaking his hands so much.
Yeah, it was. He got forced. He got forced out of that, but it actually ended up helping him because it forced him to become a better defensive fighter. But anyways, at the end of the day, you have to still put in work to prove to the public that that you are one of those killers if you want to be a pay per view star. Other than that, you're just going to be the B side no matter what. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if Haney or Shakur to me if they're pay per view stars because Tank Davis is a star and Tank Davis needs a dance partner. Evander Holyfield
Well,
was never going to get the pay per view numbers of Mike Tyson,
on
but
his
Mike
own.
needed to fight Holyfield because we wanted to see Mike go up against greatness.
Hmm
Yeah,
But
but Tank is at
actually,
the top. Like
there's
who's
some
gonna fight? Who y'all
there's
want to see
something I
Tank
heard
fight?
some.
Because Tank's at the top already. When it comes to these, all these guys we talking about, Tank's at the top. You know what I'm saying? So
Um,
somebody got to come
just go. Wait,
and take
actually,
his spot.
can I ask a question here?
Yeah.
So, is Tank really a pay-per-view star or just someone who
He is.
fights on pay-per-view? Because before Ryan, were his pay-per-views all that impressive?
But it's the thing, though. Everybody starts somewhere. Canelo
Yeah,
Alvarez, is he
Man,
really a pay per view? Hold up, is Canelo Alvarez really a pay per view star? Somebody who fights on pay per view because he hasn't broken any records since he fought Floyd Mayweather.
Hmm.
Tank Davis, he got out there with Ryan Garcia and broke pay per view records. So I think
Yeah,
they're
because
number 6 on the list.
he had the
Canelo
proper
has
dance
been the king.
partner.
No, but listen. Canelo, well, Canelo has had dance partners. Remember Triple G?
Oh,
Canelo
I'm
has
talking
been
about
the
Tank.
king of boxing for the last decade. He hasn't broken a record since he fought Floyd Mayweather at 23 years old. So is he really a star?
Uh, Again, it all comes down to having the proper guy in there that people know. Like people knew
Yeah,
Ryan.
yeah,
That's why
yeah.
that fight got
He
big with
he
Tank. But
he's finna do it
the
with
problem is they're putting
Benavidez.
guys on pay-per-view with Tank that aren't that big. That's why his numbers, aside from Ryan, weren't that big.
Yeah, but that's because they're moving Tank's career along slow. Right now, Tank is in a position where he can't afford to do that no more. So his next opponent, it has to be somebody. It has to be something, boy.
Like,
It
but
has to be
I don't
something.
like y'all hear that news about him wanting to fight in the summer in the UK?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Who
Hey,
the heck
what
is
would
he
you?
gonna fight in the
How do you
UK?
guys? I don't know. How do you guys feel about a Ryo
All I
fight?
know is
If
this.
you were
All I
to
know
fight
is this.
Ryo,
Floyd Mayweather, the way that he did his career with the Ricky Hatton fight and all of that stuff, going to the UK is great for building a global audience.
Yeah,
So
but
that
what?
would be good for his pay per view numbers. But 9 times out of 10, I agree
True,
with you. He doesn't really have no real comp over there for him to fight.
true, but what?
It's a showcase fight,
Sure,
basically.
but what ranked fighter at lightweight is over there in the UK right now? I mean, I know there's Maxie Hughes, but he's fighting Zepeda.
And Maxie Hughes, I don't think he's gonna do nothing with no damn Tank.
listen.
No. I said Maxie Hughes is over there in the UK, but he's already going to be fighting Zepeda.
Yeah. Oh, you saying he's already lined up for the summer? But I was
Yeah.
saying even regardless whether he could fight him or not, I don't think Maxie Hughes could do anything with Tank. I don't
Oh
think he
no.
could. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just saying I don't see any big fighter over in the UK that Tank can fight right now.
I agree. But the reason why they're bringing him down there, they're going to do a showcase fight. What they do nowadays, they'll bring up a guy who doesn't even have a high ranking, and they'll rank him high overnight, and be like, "Oh yeah, this guy's eighth in the world. He's seventh in the world." Da, 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 da. So they
Here's
can
what
get a little quick fight, a showcase fight.
here's what I think.
should
If
fight that
Tank is
Asian guy
gonna
in the
stick
UK.
around at 135, he should go fight Shakur. There is no reason for him not to go fight Shakur.
Thank you. That because Shakur is one of the only people left at 135 that has a
Mm,
sort of a following. Everyone else
yeah,
went up to 140.
yeah. Oh yeah, and that
But
brings up
but
my
he's gonna
next.
go to 140 and fight Pitbull, Levi. Why do you
Uh,
think Pitbull is fighting Rolly?
Money, belt.
Exactly. They know that 9 times out of 10, Rolly's not going to beat Pitbull.
Hey,
Now
Yeah, but
Pitbull's at 140, and Tank could go get
hey,
the rematch with Pitbull
true.
that the Mexicans have been clamoring for, and he'll be able to fight a fighter at 140 that's not really that big.
hey,
Yeah,
That's
but
why I
KJ.
Tank.
think that they're
Yeah, but
allowing that
Tank's
fight to
not
happen.
gonna go up. Tank's not gonna go up and fight someone bigger than him at 140 without a rehydration clause. He did it to Ryan,
But
and he
that's
put
the
it on
thing.
Barrios
That's the
too.
thing, though, Levi. Pitbull
Tell
isn't
him go
bigger than
fight
Tank.
Jake Paul in the UK.
Listen,
I bet that'll bring in money.
You
hey,
understand?
KJ.
Pitbull isn't bigger than Tank. Pitbull is actually smaller than Tank. The
Yeah,
Mm,
fact
he's
that
small.
Pitbull is jumping up, I amend him. But I mean, I commend him. But at the end of the day,
yeah.
he's still going to be an undersized guy at 140.
Oh,
So he'd be the perfect opponent for Tank Davis,
mm,
and Tank will be
mm,
able to get a belt. That's why
yeah.
it's all working perfectly. I already see
Mm,
that little plan in the
oh, yeah.
PBC.
Yep. Seeing in the comments, that brings up my next topic. I was going back to Shakur for a minute. Does anyone really believe he's actually gonna retire?
No, but
Nah,
yo,
nah.
KJ, I
No.
got a
Not even
question,
a
right?
little bit.
You said you think PBC is gonna plan and fight like whoever wins between Rolly and Isak because they both fought Tank, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's perfect. I mean,
So
really,
so I
really,
have a question.
they really want Cruz to win for real, for real.
So I have a question, right? Yeah, I wouldn't want to fight Rolly again. It's still a big risk, but say Tank Davis fights the winner of them. That's gonna force a Devin Haney unification fight.
Exactly, but at least at the end of the day, Tank would have had a belt. Tank don't even have a damn belt. So there's nowhere for these guys to run or hide. So
Yeah.
they had the fights have to happen, or it's going to be a huge black mark on your career. But
Yeah.
at least this way, the fight's going to be bigger because right now, what are they going to say? Well, Tank doesn't even have a belt. Who has
Yeah.
Tank fought? Blah blah blah.
I
Tank
agree.
will
Or
coming up
Tank
towards
does have a,
Tank just like Devin and getting a belt.
or
Although he'll be
actually,
getting a belt off a newly crowned champion as opposed to somebody who's been holding it down for a while, like Regis Progress, it would
Yeah.
still count towards something.
Yeah.
well, Tank does have a real belt now. After Devin moved up, they gave the actual belt to Tank, so now
There's
he's the
only,
Emil champ.
But
there's only
that's a vacant
one
belt. Like
super.
he didn't win that off nobody.
Or not even a vacant belt. They just elevated him from regular to the
To
actual
super.
championship.
That's not what happened.
Yeah.
You want to know what happened? They took what sanctioning body does he have? What regular
WBA.
belt? So yeah, the WBA. They only have one belt in
Yeah.
their little thing. They don't have no
So they moved Tank up
international.
to the only
Tank
position
has
they
the
have
only
left now.
one. He has the only WBC belt, and that's the one he won off of
Hey.
Gamboa. I think
Yeah. I think right now
He still
Tank
has
is
that
caught
same
between
one.
a rock and a hard place. Stay at 135 and fight Shakur, or go up to 140 and fight Devin. Either way, you've got
He don't
fighters in
gotta
front of
fight.
you.
Believe it or not, he don't gotta fight Devin, even though we all want that fight.
He
Because
don't got to fight Devin.
they
He
could
has
bounce
to fight
around that
Shakur.
fight.
Yeah. He has to
They
if
could
he
bounce
wants people
around.
to say anything good about him after he retires.
Yeah.
That's
But
true.
listen,
That's
He
the
wouldn't be
only
able to
thing.
hop in 140 and direct the fight.
listen.
He'd have to get a
I say after
couple
the
enemies. He just jump
Cambosos,
straight to 80.
after the Cambosos and Luma fight, that's when things are really going to get interesting. After
Yeah.
that fight, it's going to be 3 champions. Then it's really going to get interesting.
I
But
think in
look,
fact,
I'm gonna say
actually,
this.
I
I'm gonna
think
say
four
this,
now.
and I'm
They
gonna let Levi go, and then I'm gonna get off the live. But look,
uh,
all I know is no matter what Loma does, even though he signed the top rank and Shakur signed the top rank, they would never put him in there with Shakur
yeah.
Stevenson. I don't know why.
Actually, two things I want to bring up.
You see them
One
sparring
about
plenty of time.
Shakur's
They know
deal.
why.
If Top Rank can't get Shakur the Loma fight, because Shakur has one more fight on his present deal. If they can't get him that fight, he should probably look for other options.
Like
And
what?
going to like the Zone or PBC, someone who can give him big
You
fight.
shouldn't fuck with the Zone. I ain't gonna lie.
Because
He should take
or
his ass to PBC, man.
Yeah, he
yeah,
should go. If you're a black fighter, just go to PBC. They're gonna make a good. They're gonna make a good name for you.
yeah.
And when
On
even when
top of
you
that,
bad, they're gonna get you paid. Like
Mm-hmm.
yes,
they had fucking them old ass Andre Berto and Robert
Uh,
Roderick
Guerrero
Jack,
on the pay per view the other day.
Richard, yeah.
Even when you
Bob.
getting old.
Yeah,
And I think someone also said there's going to be 3 title holders at lightweight. There's actually going to be 4 because Shakur says he's retiring because he couldn't get the Navarrete fight, and he can't get the Navarrete fight now because they just ordered him to fight someone for the vacant WBO belt at lightweight.
He might
this
as well
is
just fight
the
Listen,
whoever.
Shakur
Navarrete
Hernandez.
might smack Shakur.
Shakur should just fight whoever. Like fight your way until you're off of that contract and then go sign with the PBC. You should have
Yeah,
never been signed with Bob Arum in the
Yeah,
first place. But
Bob
I
Arum,
understand
he gonna
people
give
do
you
the
a hard
positions, they
time.
need money.
well,
He
He
gonna
Top
try to
Rank
also
is
milk
really
him.
a build
He gonna try to milk
something to
Shakur as
build a
much as
fighter
possible.
up.
But
I
yo,
don't
we
even
gotta
know
get
why
up out of
Crawford
here,
was
man.
ever with
K Haven
Bob.
to go, Levi Sullivan, Old Can 86, VB Bless Up. Thanks for y'all contributions to the channel, man. I gotta go to the gym in the morning, so I gotta take my ass to sleep.
See
The
you.
full live replay will be available on YouTube. I will be done my breakdown of Hami Mungia and John Ryder by Wednesday or Thursday ish. I mixed in a little bit of Canelo's performance against Caleb Plant and all that good stuff. So everybody who follows me on Patreon, stay tuned. Hey, Marco Silva was up here earlier. Marcos, I saw that you joined the Patreon as well. Thank you. But we had a great
All right,
vibe,
bro.
man. And always remember, Canelo is the modern day Rocky Marciano, the great white joke.
For
Y'all
sure.
have a good night.
Oh man. Oh nah.